get through this game of murder alive. Clock Tower.
FBI Special Agent David Young, Henning.
I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. But this is still a big lead. Red tree. She's trying to speak.
We don't have time, Thomas. Cut that wire. Get out of the way! I'll do it! Stop!
Mr. David Young, Henning. Haste won't lead you to what you seek.
Could you wait just a little longer? This won't take long.
I finally got to see the real Rainy Woods.
Passing to the other side of the door that nobody knows. I didn't see.
Oh my god, I'm so late. I'm late. I'm late! I needed something to drink though because damn, I don't think my vocal cords could survive another OTOGIRISOU without some kind of lubrication. And I had to stand behind like 8 70-plus-year-old men buying lottery tickets. So I was just kind of in line. The final ending, Adrian. We're near the end. We've gotten the pink bookmark. The 10th and final ending is within our grasp. I imagine it'll be a completely different scenario, but it could also always loop back to one of the scenarios we've already done, so I'm gonna have to be really... I'm gonna have to cheat. I'm gonna have to cheat, Adrian. How's it going, Zalathar? Okay, I've got my big choice list already here. We have obtained the Monster Bloodlines ending. This game is hilarious and out of control. I'm cheating, Ren. How's it going, Seraphiel? Welcome in. Meaty Fart, welcome in. I gotta turn my air, too. I gotta turn on my air. It's gotta be cold. Oh, man. It's going good. It's going good. I woke up about 3 hours ago. Feels awesome. Who knows how this is gonna start, guys? Who knows how this is gonna be? Does Chad think it's gonna be like an immediate thing? Like, do you think, oh, an immediate thing? Does Chad think that it's gonna be another, like, silly sitcom thing? Or is it gonna go back to serious horror? Or is it gonna do something completely different, like do another tone shift? I have no idea. I have no idea where this is gonna go. Cumbot may finally stop being hungry. It'll go straight to comedy. It'll just be another comedy one. Apparently all the epilogues, we'll get to the epilogues. We'll talk about the epilogues because they're interesting and awful. They're probably the worst feature of this game. Not the epilogues themselves. I'm sure they're written really well, but the way to unlock them is unforgivable. You'll see what I mean. They're awful. I couldn't believe what I was reading as I was reading it. Slay the Beast, welcome in. A Cumbot Seraphiel is right. A Cumbot will never be satisfied. Soda Pagoda! I can't call Rig the ultimate jobber in Shadrock's Wrestling Empire because he won 98% of his matches.
What happened here?
He's just the ultimate work. Hey, Slay the Beast, welcome in. Angry Sugars is in, waiting for everybody to gather on up. Shile Ride with the 29 months.
Has joined the convoy.
Shile Ride with the 29 months. Adrian, welcome in. More cat. Yeah, we got cat noises. We got cat noises. We got Elvira noises.
What a huge bone in us.
Look what you've done, Sugars. I'm blaming you personally. Sorry, your cat just freaked out, Seraphiel. Sugars does not care.
Holy shit!
Yes.
There's cats outside. There's cats somewhere. Alright, I think that's enough of you guys. Let's jump in. We're jumping in. We need fidget noises also. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cyber Trucker Alpha. Tonight is a very important night because we're finally nearing the end of OTOGIRISOU, a game that I thought was going to take me maybe about 4 hours to complete, has turned into 4 streams. Probably not entire streams. We'll probably play another game tonight also. Maybe. Hopefully. I am kind of orange tonight. Let me see if I can fix that. I did notice that. Maybe turning up the lights a little. No, that just washes me out. Now I'm blue. Whoa, yeah, it's like I'm really... Why? Hold up, let me try and fix it. Let me try and fix it real fast. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let's see. Okay. Perfect. I'm turning into Schubert! Let's bring it down to about here. Yeah, that looks a little better, actually. Okay, let's tweak the, Excellent. Perfect. So tonight what we're gonna be doing is, we're gonna be playing the final story of OTOGIRISOU. We're gonna be playing the entire story of OTOGIRISOU for the last time. And for those who don't know, you're gonna find out. We're gonna jump in like we're playing it for the first time, for the last time. So everybody will be up to speed. This is the final of 10 endings. We have gotten 9 endings before. There has been massive variation. They're basically 10 entire plot lines. We got the pink. We got the pink. We got the pink. There it is. There it is. The 11th time, because we got a redundant ending. This could have been a perfect 10th time run. 379 official choices have been made. Unofficially, redundant choices included, we're up to 463. Let's jump in. We're jumping into the pink, guys. This is the rare pink bookmark. Very few people in history have witnessed the pink bookmark. Here it is, guys. Look at how pink this bookmark is. As I looked at her from the side, I saw that Nami's profile was as beautiful as ever. No! There's apparently another... Hold up, I want to get the right one, because there's apparently a route where this starts. There's a route where this starts that's, like, hilarious, and I don't want to miss it. There's, like, a whole third route. We're gonna try and get it. And it does shuffle every time you hit from the intro. The narrow mountain road weaved back and forth. I'm not sure if it was because of the shadows from the mountain or something else, but it felt oddly gloomy. The trees were all lined up in a row like a procession of corpses. Okay, we've already seen this one. I could hear... Okay, reset. Reset. We gotta reset. We gotta get the right one. We gotta get the right one. Hopefully it is here and I'm not being stupid, but there is a funny one. I wanted to start immediately. Okay, start the intro. If you notice, like, though, it was a different intro. That summer evening, I've been driving down this narrow and winding mountain road with clouds looming in the sky above. Both sides of the road were lined by a thicket of trees, so scenery wasn't exactly great. Nami sat next to me. I think Nami's not in the car. I think Nami's not in the car, but I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, sugars. But I think there is a route that opens when we're at Pink Bookmark where Nami is not in the car with us. I could be very wrong.
I'm like getting the feeling of
saves.
Coming.
I'm not sure though.
Saves. Coming at home.
Okay, this is just Nami again. She's asleep. There's one where she's awake. There's one where she's asleep.
5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night.
We gotta get it. I could be very wrong there too. So let me know. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe this is it. No, not anymore, Soda Pagoda. We're Cumbot now. That summer evening, I've been driving down the narrow... Okay, clouds looming in the skies. Grease... Okay. Alright, Nami sat next to me, not saying anything at all. Let's just go on. Maybe she got tired from playing tennis for so long, so she ended up falling asleep. There's not... No, I gotta find out. No, there is another fucking opening. There is. It's just refusing to play. It's just refusing to play. Yeah, we're Cumbot now. That bit was good for one run. It wasn't good for future runs. Yeah. That was the second day. That started from the second day. As I looked at it from the side, I saw that Nami's profile was as beautiful as ever. I'm not sure if it was because she was tired, the good kind of tired, from playing at the river. But she had a slightly worried and mature look on her face. What, Cumbot? I see you sneaking a peek at me over there. Well, yeah. I was caught off guard. You're just so eye-catching, I couldn't help myself. Your cheeks are blushed, Nami. You look drunk. Well, forget peeking then. I'll just have myself a nice long stare. I was thinking of giving you a kiss. Oh god, what's gonna be the route? The route's gonna be so insane. The route's gonna be insane. I'm thinking it's gotta be D. I think it has to be D. It has to be D, but I also have to be sure so we don't play the whole game over again. All of these are good. All of these seem good. I agree. I think D is probably the big one, though, especially for what we're doing. Let's see here. I need to get to... I need my flow chart. I need my enormous flow chart. Look at the size of my flow chart, Chad. Look at the look at the size of the flow chart, guys. Look at how big this meaty flow chart is. Yes, there's one where naked Nami walks by the road. That's what I want. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. I will not rest. I will not rest until we get it. We need it. I need it. We need it.
Shit.
We need it.
Go again.
Start from the intro. Let's see what it says. Ah, fuck. Nami's profile. None of that shit. I want to drive alone. I'm a loner. I'm a rebel. Oh my god. We gotta do it. It's gotta be done. This is gonna be the whole stream. Don't delete. Oh god, could you imagine? I would have just rewound, but still it would have sucked. Ah! I will not rest until I see naked Nami. I got a rewind function if I need it. I just don't use it to play. I use it for emergencies like losing save files. That's always a good time for a rewind. Trees, corpses. I could hear Nami breathing. Maybe this is it. She looked beautiful as she slept. Come bought a car.
What happened here?
I took a look at Nami's miniskirt. No, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's intense. What if it never happens? Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it won't happen. She looked so beautiful as she slept. We gotta get it. I'm gonna do it 5 more times and then we'll move on. Start for the intro. Okay, Nami's profile. Not good. Intro. Oh my, it's not doing it, guys! It's not doing it. It's refusing to do it. Ah! Oh, did somebody do run? Okay, wait. The intro. Yeah, it's like a. It is. It's a run like heck run. Ah, fuck. I could threaten it. Fucking do it. Please do it. Fuck you, do it. Okay, this might be it. Thicket of trees. Nami sat next to me. Last one. I guess so, Soda Pagoda. It's like a super rare intro that we're trying to open. It's a super rare intro that we seem to be trying to open. Unless the spreadsheet is... Unless the spreadsheet is fucking with us. Which I doubt. It's been true so far. Okay, last one for real. We are committed to whatever this one is. Fuck! It didn't work. I was trying to trick it. I was trying to trick it. I was trying to trick it, and it didn't work. Quickly, Alpha, the Naked Nami intro, it's gone! Where is the Naked Nami intro? Ah! OTOGIRISOU is not so easily fueled. It's not so easily fueled. Thicket of trees, Nami's next to me. This is a disaster.
Naked clown!
I thought it would just open with the, I really thought that it was just gonna open with the Naked Nami intro since it's a special, since it's the special red, pink bookmark. Okay, the trees are lined up. Nami's breathing lightly. Ah, come bought a car, she shouts. That time I reset the game because I really want this intro. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Soda Magorda. Thank you for the horn honk. It may help. It may help. Nami, what are you doing in my car? Ugh. Alright, last one, and then we're just getting into it. For real. Last one for real. That summer evening, I've been driving down the narrow and winding mountain road with clouds looming in the sky above. Both sides of the road were lined by a thicket of trees, so the scenery wasn't exactly great. Nami sat next to me, not saying anything at all. Maybe she got tired from... Oh no, he reset the game! Oh, that was gonna be the real one for real, but Broody reset the game. I saw that Nami's profile was as beautiful as ever. She had a slightly worried and mature look on her face.
I appreciate.
Were you sneaking a peek over there?
Comrade.
Ah! The blood should be coming out of my chest. It looks like it's coming from behind me. The narrow mountain road weaved back and forth. I'm not sure if it was because of the shadows from the mountain or something else, but it felt oddly gloomy. The trees were all lined up in a row like a procession of corpses. The way the rocks were shaped made them look like monsters. I decided to put those disturbing thoughts out of my head. I could hear Nami breathing lightly as she slept. She was awake until just a moment ago. I figured she must be tired after a day of fishing at the river. She looked so beautiful as she slept. As I gripped the steering wheel, I couldn't help but gaze at her. Kumbot! A car! There was no car heading toward us at all. She was dreaming.
Pizza time.
Alright. I took a look at Nami's miniskirt. Let's see if that'll do it. Yes, everything will pretty much get us to the... Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is gonna be a weird one. But okay. Oh, is it because... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, guys. I know how it works now. I didn't have to reset it all. Nami's mini skirt. It starts after you say this thing. Of course. I'm a fool. I took a look at Nami's miniskirt. I swallowed unconsciously. Nami's hair was fluttering in the wind and a sweet scent was in the air. Looking at Nami from the side, it hit me how her skin was so white that you'd think she was from a snowy region of the country. She took my breath away. How's it going, Fluttershy friend? Welcome in. I had settled on my goal for today. By tonight, I was gonna make her mine. Oh? That's strange. We had a full tank of gas. I was a terrible liar. The story was flimsy. She could tell that my hands were shaking. I ran out of gas! No good then? Nami took a peek over. I could hear her breathing. Yeah, there's something funny going on with the engine. I guess we'll have to call somebody about it. Nami had a particularly good intuition, so I wasn't sure she'd actually buy any of this. There's nobody else around. It's just the two of us out here, huh? Was it my imagination, or did her voice sound a little sultry? Maybe Nami feels the same way I do now. If that's the case, then... Nami. My throat was dry and it was hard to speak.
Oh my.
My plan was to take Nami into that mansion. He's like taking her to the mansion himself to get laid. I'm turning orange again. Give me a second. I'm still a little orange. I'm still a little orange. Perfect. Let me lower the saturation just a little. Just a tad. There we go. I could just go green. You know what? Halloween. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. I'm a goblin.
Here?
My throat was dry and it was hard to speak. My plan was to take Nami into that mansion. I'd stumbled into the abandoned place last summer while I was out on my own. Back when I was working part-time at a golf course. It had electricity, running water, beds, and a shower room that worked. There were signs that from time to time people had broken in and were using the place without permission. I figured we could accidentally stumble onto that mansion and wind up staying the night. I felt confident about my plan, and I was sure Nami would enjoy it. Nami? Nami laughed. Don't tell me you're gonna have to take me to some kind of creepy mansion because the engine stalled. A hiccup escaped from me. I was only kidding. Oh, of course. I figured it was best to just laugh it off for now. But we gotta do something, right? Yeah, I kept pretending that the engine had stalled. Then suddenly the engine sprung to life and the car started moving. Ah, shit, what kind of car is this? That can be driven with a stalled engine. But then something even stranger happened. Oh, what is it? I looked over at Nami, stunned. There was a naked lady walking. There's a lovely naked woman! Yes! There's a naked lady walking through the forest just beyond Nami. She was breathtakingly beautiful.
It's a lovely naked clown! No! It's
Not only that.
Naked woman! No!
Not only that, the lady was Nami. Had I become so overcome by lust that I was imagining her naked?
No!
Hey, what's all this about? Nothing really. I was just thinking about how beautiful the sunset is. I just said the first thing off the top of my head to avoid the topic. Yeah, you're right. It's beautiful. Nami had taken the bait and started staring out at the sunset. Wow, there are so many flowers. Hey, look at them. Deflecting. There were a bunch of yellow wildflowers growing. Oh yeah, those flowers there? They're hypericums, aren't they? OTOGIRISOU. Oh, you knew the name of the flower, huh? You're gonna tell me the legend now, aren't you? Sure, I'll tell it to you. Just pretend you haven't heard it before. Alright, fine. Go right ahead. And then I thought... As the narrator of OTOGIRISOU, I felt it was time to mix in some concentrated lovin' and initiate my special plan. As the narrator of Oto... It's not really a fourth wall break. Hey, PS1, welcome in. There's even a great moon out. Friday Eve. It'll be Friday by the time we're done with this game. I had to tell the story. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I figured I'd keep it brief and exaggerate parts of it. No, as the narrator of OTOGIRISOU, I felt it was time to mix in some concentrated lovin' and initiate my special plan. Yeah, the legend's an interesting one. I intended to make the legend sound awesome to make it easier for me to win over Nami's heart. 1,000 years ago or so, back in the Heian period, everybody loves Sonic. I'm so fucking green! 1,000 years ago or so, back in the Heian period, there was a young man and a beautiful young lady. The young man loved her, and she loved him too. Oh shit, there was more. I missed the rest. She loved him too, though she kept those feelings a secret. You just made that story up right now, didn't you? Just quiet down and listen. I slipped my arm around Nami's shoulder. You can't see her, but Nami is right here. What happened to the part where you explained that Oto and OTOGIRISOU refers to the younger brother? You haven't even mentioned the brothers yet. Back in the Heian period, the word Ototo meant sibling, not just a younger brother like it does today. It also used to refer to a girl that a guy was in love with. What? So the story's not necessarily about two guys. Green with passion. I don't know if that's true. Apparently, she doesn't have much faith in my intellectual abilities. Well, if you just wait, I'll get it all cleared up eventually. I squeezed her with the arm I'd wrapped around her shoulder. The young man had a younger brother. See what I tell you? You were right. But this brother of his was as evil as they come. He was trying to steal the older brother's girl. And the older brother was totally unaware. Oh my. It started raining, right on cue for the story. These brothers made medicines, and they sold the medicine that had been passed down in their family for generations. But the younger brother said the recipe to a business rival, sold the recipe to a business rival, and used the money to buy gifts for the brother's girlfriend. Sounds like a pretty lousy guy. Sounded to me like Nami was getting wrapped up in the story now. She didn't even seem to be bothered by the fact that I put my arm around her shoulder. God, my chair is purple now. When the older brother found out what happened, he chased the younger brother off. But that night, the older brother noticed moaning coming from the girl's house. Ah! Porn moans! He peeked in, and by the light of the moon, he saw his brother and the girl he loved. They were there on a futon, their bodies locked together, physically, literally having sex.
Oh my.
I saw Nami's white neck gulp. Damn you, the older brother flew into a rage, drew his katana, and started slashing. A cloud passed over the moon, making the night turn black. One of the people was cut down, and the other escaped. Well, which one got killed? It was too dark to tell. Even he himself wasn't sure which person he had killed.
What happened here?
So he decided to try feeling the body with his hands. Okay. He wondered. Okay. Marcus, thank you for the 30 months.
Marcus Play Stuff has joined the convoy. Why is my streamer green? Chat, is my streamer dying? I'm scared.
I'm horribly ill. I'm horribly ill. It's Halloween. This is my costume. My costume is green. It's not Halloween yet, but it's almost there. It's Halloween week. It's happening already. It's already fucking Halloween. What happened? I am Goblin. So he decided to try feeling the body with his hands. Okay. He wondered what if it was a man's body or a woman's. The skin of the corpse was soft, so it seemed at first to be the girl. Disgusted with himself, the young man reached for the corpse's chest. And it was a woman. Oh no. That's like the worst possible scenario of boob grabbing. It was a woman. He killed the very woman that he loved. Goblin D's nuts. How's it going, shaboy? I ate the Walmart sushi. I ate the Walmart sushi. Even my drink is green. I like hue shifted into oblivion. It was a woman. He'd killed the very woman that he loved. Oh my. Nami took a deep breath. Kumbot. This was the chance I'd been waiting for. Wait a second. Hold up. Hold up. Without delay, I said, breathing in deeply, the frogs jump in the water, hear them make a splash. I didn't eat any gyoza today because I didn't want my breath to smell like garlic. And so I decided to roll out my super love action. My attitude changed and I suddenly got really serious. That is an immediate way to get back to a regular route. We don't want regular routes. I didn't eat any gyoza today because I didn't want my breath to smell like garlic. Nami. I remembered all the foreign films I had seen and tried to conduct myself the same way I'd seen the leading actors do. Kumbot. But it seemed like Nami was about to complain to me about something, so I figured it'd be better to wait and hear what she was gonna say. Hey. Yeah? What? Nami said, Uh-huh. I'm gonna be honest with you here. Okay. We're lost, aren't we? Huh? That's not at all what I was hoping for her to be honest with me without. That's not at all what I was hoping for her to be honest with me about. But now that she mentioned it, the area we were driving through did seem kinda creepy. It's all that radioactive juice. That's when I said, shut up! We must press on! Shut the hell up! I was fully invested in my plan to get some lovin'. Who do you think you are, huh? I'm taking you to the police. I started acting pushy. Ooh boy, what do you say we... Ooh boy, what do you say we head back then? What do you say we head back then? I used the Kansai dialect. The Kansai dialect is apparently the closest thing to a southern accent that Japan has. So, usually when you see the Kansai dialect translated, it's always in, like, country accent. Shut up, we must press on. I was fully invested in my plan to get some lovin'. This is the quest. This is the quest for Nami's ass. And we're on that. We are committed to that quest. Whoa! We're gonna crash! Ah! Nami clung to me even though we knew all of this was gonna happen. Our lives were still in danger. We barely managed to dodge it. Nami was still clinging to me, and her touch felt as hot as fire. Yes, fire. The fire of romance. The flames of passion. No, I wouldn't dare. Still, these words have excited me ever since I was a kid. Yeah. Boy, howdy, I love me some sake. Like any other old cowpoke on the trail. He, like, picks up his ramen bowl and starts slurping away. Ramen. My uncle used to call it ramen for a while. I was like, nah, it's not what it's called. It's not called ramen. I don't know who called it ramen. Yes. Yes, Ralph. It's the final ending. The forbidden pink bookmark has been unlocked. Ramen Legends was a good platform. Everybody loves ramen. I love good old. Actually, I had like some Indonesian ramen. Like, it was from Indonesia. It was like some instant shit, but it had really good flavoring shit with it. Tasted really good. Hot as fuck, but really tasty. You played a Rayman edutainment game a while back. It was bad. Yeah, edutainment games usually aren't good unless they're like I Will. I Will is a great edutainment game from the looks of it. Still, these words have excited me ever since I was a kid. We sure were in trouble there. Yeah. Nami seemed pretty worked up too. According to one book on psychology I'd read, a man and a woman who'd been through a terrifying experience together share a more intimate connection. Could that be true of what happened to us just now? Hey, Nami said to me sweetly. Could you stop the car? Yeah, I'll do that. Without any hesitation, I stepped on the brakes. Oh, shit! Thank you, Ralph, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Ralph, for the 100 bits. it's a combo thing, so I'm not going to be able to read anybody else's name for some reason. Boy, I can't wait till Dan Clancy steps down, because these days he's working like somebody who just put in his 2 weeks. The Museum of Anything Goes was the best. Yes, the Museum of Anything Goes is sick as fuck, and I want to actually play that. I want to actually play that on stream. Oh shit! Combo level 1 achieved! Thank you for the 1,000 bits! I don't know who that... maybe I can check somehow? It just says Ralph. Whoever donated the 1,000 bits, speak up now so I can thank you. Or don't. It's your call. Twitch is giving you condom ads. It's because of this game. It was all you, Ralph. Thank you for the 1,100 bits. I have to just straight up guess because the alert just doesn't tell me how much the follow-ups are, or who does the follow-ups, including the originator. I have to guess. Same here, Marcus. Hopefully he I mean, he's acting like he is. He's like doing a lot of not working, he's basically this guy. He's basically Cumbot right now. He's embodying Cumbot. Yeah, that's what it does. What it does when you fill up the bar is it does like an on-screen celebration with like unique emotes. There's that thing. There's also the horse, the creepy horse. Everybody loves the creepy horse. There's this creepy horse animated emote. Anyway, without any hesitation, I stepped on the brakes, but my foot just pushed through the air. Whoa, the brakes are out! The scenery was zipping past us like an arrow. Ah! Stop the car! I would if I could. The speedometer pointed to 120 kilometers an hour. It's like 60 miles an hour. Oh, that's 75 miles an hour. I was close. On a mountain road like this, that speed was suicidal. It wasn't supposed to turn out this way. Cumbot! Nami's whole body clung to me. The fear in her eyes was totally sexy. I felt like we were about to die. At that moment, a thought occurred to me. 468. Wow, was this rush kinda what that felt like? Oh, he's yeah, it feels like you're about to die. Having sex feels like you're about to die. It's a terrifying experience. Take it from an actual sex haver. It feels terrifying, and you never want to experience it again. I hope nobody would jump in front of us, because this car's not going to make any sudden stops. There were, at the very least, 5,009 steaks I still hadn't eaten yet. Wow, was this rush kind of what that felt like? I felt light, like I was floating in the air with two rays of light intersected. Was this what dying felt like? Oh, dying! Dying! I was completely wrong. Sex is gross. 5,009. Sex and steaks. I felt light, like I was floating in the air where two rays of light intersected. Was this what dying felt like? I'm kidding, Soda. I've never had sex. While terrified that I would die, for just a brief moment, I saw the image of a couple I'd never seen before making love. Wah! The car came to a stop, as if I'd just been enveloped by something soft. Orgasms feel like that. Could you imagine? God, I hope so. I hope that it's what death feels like. The car came to a stop as if it had been enveloped by something soft. Nami's cheeks were red. She was blushing. Had Nami and I both seen the same thing right before we were about to die? Cumbot, Nami. We held hands. What was going to happen to us now? The tree! Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck right before our eyes. Oh, right, that was how it went. The big cedar tree got split in half. It may be, Sugars.
We're gonna see a penis.
The big cedar tree got split in half. Amazing, I said, acting like I'd never seen it happen before. Yeah, Nami said, gasping for breath. Nami? She looked at me in agony. Something strange, huh? Kumbot? Something strange. Was it the lightning just now? To be honest, I felt the same way, an unease in the pit of my stomach. Whoa, what was going on here? Nami, Kumbot, we were breathing in unison. No one else was there on that mountain, just the two of us shut away in a little car. Should have been a bigger car. It would have been less awkward. Nami, oh, I can't take it anymore. I was so close. But then Nami flew out of the car. Nami! I got out of the car and found Nami standing in the wind.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me.
What if sex happens, guys? What if sex happens in the game?
Oh my god.
I got out of the car and found Nami standing in the wind. The wind feels nice. It didn't feel all that nice to me, though. And then, I almost choked on the sappy adult scent that was drifting through the air. Somebody let the stank out! Somebody let the stank out. I realized that there was an old man blowing the wind at us with a huge fan. I realized that there were many people working behind the scenes here. Nah, you gotta go with the sappy adult scent. Hello, purple denticles. The colors, Duke, the colors! Would you like to have some of my sex with me? We have not gone meta. We cannot go meta. It'll just put us back on track. We cannot. We must remain off track. Yeah, there's a wheel involved, I think. Regret. There's always like some level, isn't there? I almost choked on the sappy adult scent that was dripped. Sappy. That's like the grossest variation of sappy I have ever heard. Hypericums. There was a whole field of them. The small yellow flowers moved like the breath of a woman. Ah! Nami closed her eyes, spellbound. My sister, huh? Oh my. Nami seems shocked at what she just said. What did I say just now? You said my sister. That's weird. Why did I say that? I never intended to say it. She didn't seem to be joking. I don't even have a sister after all. So why would I say that? I felt that something bad was about to happen and I started to panic. That abandoned mansion was just ahead and I wanted to bring her there as quickly as possible. I don't know. Because flower scent is just sex stuff. It's sex stuff. That's how flowers have sex, Purple. I wanted to bring her there as quickly as possible. The rain was getting worse. Hey, I get the feeling there's a big building up ahead, just beyond the forest. Let's go there. Every so often, Nami could predict the future. Nami must have foreseen that I was planning to take her to that mansion. And she said she wanted to go, right? Maybe Nami and I are looking forward to the same thing. So I said, tonight, the flowers of Adam and Eve will bloom. He's relentless. He's relentless! Let's get going then. Fields, mountains, I'm up for all yours, my friend. Be careful, wolves prowl the paths at night. No! Tonight, the flowers of Adam and Eve will bloom. Ah! Nami clung to me. Oh, look! It seems to appear out of the blue. There are trees that smell kind of, yeah, I've heard about those. This is Riz. This is what Riz looks like, guys. Wow, what a big boned mansion. I exaggerated my reaction, acting like I was actually shocked. It's lovely, Nami gasped, as if it had enchanted her. An uninhabited mansion. No one would ever criticize two lovers who had lost their way and happened to wander in and stay the night here. I found it last year, a little hideaway just for the two of us. Tonight I was gonna stay here with Nami. Oh, that's also a sound.
Huge bone us.
There it is. There it is. Tonight I was gonna stay here with Nami. We're soaking wet. Let's go. Wait! Nami pulled me back. She eyed the mansion warily. I feel like bad things are gonna happen to us in there. We shouldn't go inside. Really? Things weren't looking good. I was gonna have to put my abilities to the test. Nami! Nami's wet shirt clung to her, revealing her amazing chest. Kind of reminds me of like Deep Rising, how everybody's clothes were amazingly dry the entire movie. In a movie about a sinking ship and fucking big giant octopus monsters. And Jean Grey from X-Men was wearing a white tank top the whole time, and it never got a single drop on it. It was impressive. Not the whole time. She also wore a red dress at some time. It's a very cliched movie. Nami's wet shirt clung to her, revealing her amazing chest. Nami! The night lightning was starting to be a problem for me. Ah, I hate lightning! Nami ran toward the mansion. I chased after her and shouted. What did he shout? It's the voice of God, Nami. It's the voice of God, Nami. It's saying, run, Eros! Don't let the God of Thunder snag your belly button, Nami. Nami, out with the ogres and in with the luck. That's so stupid. All of these are stupid. It's the voice of God, Nami. It's saying, run, Eros. We entered the gate. There were nothing but hypericums around us as far as I could see. Oh, something was running through the hypericums. What was that just now? Nami was frightened. I'll go take a look. I flew right over to it. I have to show off every once in a while. Hold it right there. I caught up with it, and much to my surprise, I was able to grab hold of it. He was able to grab hold of it, guys.
What is it, man?
What was it? Nami said as she came over. That thing we saw running by was this. A small placard-type sign. Welcome, all couples. We've got TV, a bath, and fluffy beds. Welcome to the OTOGIRISOU Hotel. That's what was written on the sign. Is this your idea of a joke? Nami tapped the sign. It wasn't me. I happened to get a whiff of a sweet fragrance in the air. When I turned around, I saw Nami standing there naked. Whoa, Nami! I was caught off guard. Here? Now? Cumbot, who are you talking to? Wah! Nami was behind me, fully clothed, naturally. She was looking as dignified and intelligent as ever. I hiccuped unexpectedly. The naked Nami had vanished. Nami, just now, huh? Just now? What? Nami hadn't seen it, apparently. I wasn't even sure what that was all about just now. Oh, maybe I'd fallen so far in love with her that I was starting to see her naked no matter where I looked. It's a naked Nami! No! Cumbot, I hiccuped. You're drooling. I wiped away my drool and then... After thinking it over, I decided to go with Nami as my term of endearment for Nami. After thinking it over, I decided to go with Nami. I thought that Naomi must be tired of how many times she had to appear in scenes like this. I thought if she was gonna change her clothes, she should do it in the dressing room. After thinking it over, I decided to go with Nami as my term of endearment for Nami. And then we headed to the mansion's entrance hall. I hope we don't see a naked mummy. I hope we don't see a naked suit of armor. After coming this far, Nami had become more assertive. Maybe we can use the shower here. She's saying that already. Oh, man. I don't mind a lightning bolt or two. If the god of lightning comes for my belly button, I'll hand it over myself. There's gotta be some folklore thing there. Or maybe not. Well, Naomi is her sister, and the joke is that the main character knows the story so well that he knows that Naomi already exists, and he was breaking the fourth wall saying that, man, Naomi's showing up naked. She's gotta be sick and tired of this. Naomi is Nami's sister. We're not supposed to know she exists yet. Naked fish wizard. It's a naked fish wizard! No! We stood in front... we stood in front of the imposing door at the entrance of the mansion. Hello? Is anybody there? Nami called out to the people inside. She waited, but didn't receive a reply. Then I gave it a try. Hello? Is anybody there? Nami grasped my hand from behind me. I was so happy. I gripped her hand back in return. Kumbot, what are you doing? Nami screamed, ah! What I'd been holding was a snake! What kind of mistake was that? I vented my frustration on the knocker. Hello? Is anyone there? The door didn't open, so... all that was on my mind was Nami in that shower. I thought I should show off a technique I'd learned from a safecracker. I used the ace up my sleeve and cast a magic spell. All that was on my mind was Nami in that shower. It won't open. What now? I know a good way. I hadn't put up much thought into it, though.
Hello, Mario.
According to Socrates, a house is like a woman. Offering praise will make her happy, and offering a kiss will make her open up to you. No way. I mean, it is nice, though. Nami softly closed her eyes and her mouth moved closer to mine. Whoa, whoa, I was just making a joke. I only intended to kiss the door for a laugh, but she's gonna let me kiss her. Nami. Well, hey, if she's giving me this chance, I'm not gonna let it slip. Oh, Nami. I closed my eyes and put my arms around her shoulders. And then suddenly the door opened on its own. What a cruel thing for a door to do. Nami pushed me aside. Who is it? Who's there? I could hear it too. When the door opened, I could clearly hear the sound of a woman breathing hard somewhere. That fucking door! What should we do? Let's go in for... Do you think this is the movie, guys? Do you think the movie went with this route? Do you guys think the movie went with this route? Who's fucking in there? Let's go in for the time being. I headed inside timidly. I'd watch the movie version of this one. Wow, this place is gorgeous! We both gasped at the sight of it. It's like we've gone to a foreign country. And then I said, we're gonna have one hot, sweet night here. We're just going all sexy choices. All sex choices, no alternatives. No alternatives. We're gonna have one hot, sweet night here. This must be where Agatha Christie gets her work done. What a nerd. This must be a secret hideaway of Marilyn Monroe. What a nerd! We're gonna have one hot, sweet night here. It was like something out of a world you'd see in a Western film. There was a set of Western-style armor along with a large clock, a chandelier, and stairs on both sides of the room. Sex. Over the phone. They've even got a huge aquarium at the front here. Yeah. Anyway, we should go further in. They got a huge aquarium. It's spacious, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite spacious. And quiet. Uh-huh. It's quiet. Do you think nobody else is here? Yeah, maybe nobody else is here. Human psychology is a strange thing. Being in a spacious place without anybody else around feels exciting. On an instinctual level, apparently. Nami seemed to be breathing faster here, too. I turned to face her. Nami. Come, bud. Nami quietly closed her eyes. Nami. I closed my eyes too and moved my mouth closer to hers. I felt unbearably nervous. I drew some eyeballs onto Nami's closed eyelids. I closed my eyes too. We cannot let anything goof us up. Moved my mouth closer to hers. Nami. I could suddenly smell a woman, a different woman from Nami. Startled, I looked around, and I saw a woman disappear into the shadows. Whoa. Just some drawing eyeballs. What? Nami opened her eyes back up. It's nothing. I lied. The woman was naked. I couldn't tell Nami that, though. Suddenly, there was a loud noise. Ah! Nami stiffened up. What? I held her in my arms without missing a beat. Even when she was paralyzed like this, Nami's body felt nice to hold. You don't have to hold on to me like that. Oh, understood. I decided I'd overlook the fact that she was trembling. That sound was coming from the second floor. What should we do? What do you mean, what should we do? We entered the place without permission. If somebody's here, we need to go and let them know we're here. Nami would make a fine bride one day. Let's go. This game. Japan absolutely loves 70s horror giallo movies. Like Zombie 2 became Resident Evil 4, right? Clock Tower was Suspiria and Phenomena. Like, Japan for a while absolutely loved Italian horror movies. And we're like emulating them through video games in really cool ways. Nami seemed glad that somebody else was here, but I knew for sure that nobody actually lived here.
Hello, Mario.
So I was actually pretty scared. Kumbot, what's wrong? Oh, I was just caught off guard by how pretty you are, Nami. Thanks, everybody tells me that. She held out the sides of her skirt like a princess. Made me feel better seeing how relaxed she was. I'm fine with going to see them on my own. What'll you do, Kumbot? I will accompany you, of course, Senorita Nami. I gazed at her as if I were Don Juan. That is the stupidest. Don't be ridiculous, you can't leave me alone. How green are my teeth are green. I wish you luck on your mission. I sent Nami off. I wish you luck. No, we gotta be the Casanova, damn it. We gotta stay the Casanova. I will accompany you, of course, Senorita Nami. Nami. Specifically Nami. Not Nami. Nami. I gazed at her as if I were Don Juan. I went up the stairs after Nami. My eyes were drawn to her hips. Yeah. Tonight was gonna be the night. It was gonna be our first night together. I loved her. Yeah. I loved Nami. Nami's in your jammies. Oh. Nami stopped at her tracks. There were panties on the floor. Patsu. What's this now? Ah! Nami snatched the panties away from me. Huh? What gives? They're mine! How is that possible? I don't know. I don't know either. Nami started to cry. I was wearing them, though. And I've been with you the whole time, Kumbot. What? So where could they have come off? They're her panties! She's not wearing panties. It's like Rock of Love! You should check, Nami. Are these really yours? Hold on a second. Nami reached behind her and put her hands on her butt. Okay. Huh? I'm actually wearing mine right now. Damn it! Sorry. All that fuss over nothing. But still. Those aren't your panties in your hands, Nami. Whose are they? Haunted panties? Ah! She threw them down and I picked them back up to have a look at them. The panties were trimmed with lace, marked with strawberries. So yours look exactly like this? Yeah, but nobody else would know that, right? Huh, well, I fiddled around with the strawberry panties. Yuck, Kumbot! Hurry up and throw those panties away! Will do. I put them in my pocket. I put them in my pocket. That's when I realized the suit of armor in the entrance hall was missing. Hey, wasn't there a suit of armor over there? I laughed, but it wasn't a hearty laugh.
Look in your robe? Or are you happy to see me?
That suit of armor must have been worn by a woman. What makes you say that? She went looking for the panties she dropped. It's the armor's panties! There was that sound again. It came from further into the second floor. You think that's the armor? Nami said, scaring me. Let's go and find out. I tried to muster up some courage. I stood in front of Nami to ensure we'd have a dreamy night together. I ended up getting pulled along by Nami. I wore the panties I found earlier as a helmet. He just puts them on his head. I stood in front of Nami to ensure we'd have a dreamy night together. I can't go off track. I stood in front of Nami to ensure we'd have a dreamy night together. A door at the end of the hall was halfway open. I can't do C, Couch Potato. Well, actually, let me look. Let's see what would happen. Oh, shit. We're already here. We're already all the way down here. Jesus. Let's see here. What was it? Okay, I wore the panties. Yes, that would take us to the purple route. And then we would be locked in the purple route. Maybe. Yeah, we'd be locked in the purple route, at least for a while. It would take a while before we get to more new stuff. I stood in front of Nami to ensure that we have a dreamy night together. A door at the end of the hall was halfway open. That was the place. I wear the panties I forged in life. You wear such panties yourself, Mr. Scrooge. So far, the last two endings have been joke endings. Let's see, it started with, there were the 3 endings for the house fire, and all of those were like full-on horror endings. Then there was the mother and father ending, which is by far the best ending. Very serious and actually really heartfelt and touching and good. My favorite ending was the mother and father ending. Then there was the shadow ending. So 5 of the endings were pretty serious. Then we got the fish monster ending, which was also serious, but it was also amazingly stupid. And then we got the joke ending where, oh crap, what happened during the first joke ending? It was just all slapstick, goofy shit. Yeah, that's right. We ended up getting strapped to a coffin, and then we used some kind of magical powers to drift them away. That was the first joke ending. The second one was like Hotel Transylvania, where all of the monsters were always monsters, and they were Nami's entire family, and Nami was a vampire, but she was a weaker vampire than Naomi. And they tried to chop my head off and shrink it. That was 9. And now we're in ending 10, which is the sex ending. I stood in front of Nami to ensure we'd have a dreamy night together. A door at the end of the hall was halfway open. That was the place. We stood in front of the room and Nami knocked on the door. Excuse me. It was dark inside. Is anybody in there? There was no reply. Maybe they're in a different room. This has to be the room. Look, the lights are on. Nami took my hand and entered the room smoothly. There was a floor stand further in the room that gave off a weak light. Looks like the mummy's not in here yet. Lit by a dim light, there was a small cloth-covered scene. It's fucking... Now they are fully aware of everything that's in the house. Lit by a dim light, there was a small cloth-covered table and an old diary that had been placed on it. It's too dark in here to read that, yeah? Nami said after taking a peek at it.
Hello, Mario.
It sounds like an overly complex schizo rant, but that's what the game is! It's an overly complex schizo game! It's too dark in here to read that, yeah? Nami said after taking a peek. We couldn't sense anyone's presence here. Is there really nobody in here? Nami called out once more into the darkness. Kinda seems like we're the only ones. She said that to me as if she were whispering it. I suddenly became overwhelmed by how much I cared for Nami. Nami. I hugged her, frozen there in the darkness. And then... the fucking Nami. The fact that he calls her Nami is the funniest shit. Nami. I pressed my lips against hers. Do it, kiss her!
Hello, Mario.
I pressed my lips against hers. Something's coming. It seemed somewhat bright over that way. It was a wheelchair. A wheelchair being pushed by a woman! Nami? It was Nami. Nami, what are you doing? Cut it out. I grabbed Nami's hand. A large blade swiped through the air. Both of Nami's hands got locked right off. Ah! I've had it up to here with these mother-father endings of this mother-father game. Nami, who had just lost both her hands, looked at me in a daze. This time, Nami's head went flying off. Blood sprayed from Nami's neck as her head rolled on the floor right up to my feet. Ah! Nami! Nami! I held her head in my arms. Kumbot, what are you doing? I could hear a confused sounding voice behind me. Huh? Nami was there behind me. What was I holding in my arms? It was a half-down feather pillow. What a goof. What are you causing a scene with that pillow for, anyway? Feathers spilled out of the pillow and fluttered to the floor. Anyway, Kumbot, enough about that. There was a wheelchair on the other side there. Huh? Somebody's sitting on it. Startled, I took another look. At that moment, the wheelchair turned to face me. Wah! When people see something that they don't expect to see, they feel like they're gonna die. It's too early for the fish monster to show up, you know. Nami turned on the lights. The mummy! Finally, there was the mummy. It's here! I threw my arms around Nami and then flew out of the room. Wait, Kumbot. Don't leave me behind. I could hear Nami's voice coming from behind me. Surprised, I looked to see what I had in my arms. What I was holding was a black cat. I wouldn't leave you behind. Come on! I turned back, telling myself that I'd give Nami a hug this time. At that moment, I snuck a peek at what was under her skirt. Don't leave me alone, I shouted without thinking. I had a feeling I'd be seeing that cat one more time. I snuck a peek at what was under her skirt. I got a good glimpse of her strawberry fields. This game is so good. Hey, David Alexander, welcome in. I got a good glimpse of her strawberry fields. We raced down the hallway. I had to do it! That's the actual choice to make! Oh. Suddenly, the lights went out. Oh, not me, the game. Yeah, it's all the game. Strawberry fields forever. Suddenly, the lights went out. The power's out. Nami, I'm here. We found each other's hands in the darkness. Watch out for the stairs. Yeah. What's that? How's it going, Phantom Miner? You came to the final, true, ultimate, dramatic, absolute, final ending route of OTOGIRISOU. There have been 9 entire plots to this game. This is the 10th. The one that'll probably end in some action. It really is purple. It's funny as hell. Watch out for the stairs. Yeah, what's that? Hush!
Hello, Mario.
What could that be? The suit of armor. Nami jumped to that conclusion so quickly. Hey, we still don't know that for sure. Oh, right. We could still hear the suit of armor's footsteps. Let's try that again. We stood at our positions. Ah! We held our breath. Then we couldn't hear anything anymore. Let's head down. Yeah. The wind came blowing in. Wind? Where's it coming from? Nami's hair was blowing in the wind there in the darkness, brushing up against my cheek. Nami. Huh? It was strange. The hair brushed me from the opposite side that Nami and the wind were on. Oh. Yeah, I can hear it. I could hear a woman suddenly laughing close to my ear. It caused me to miss a step, making us tumble down the stairs. Ow! I got thrown into the darkness and I couldn't see anything. Nami, it's the old man with the giant fan. He's still there. Nami, hey, where are you? Who knows? Who knows? She was wearing strawberry pattern panties. That's what he was talking about. That's what he was talking about. Nami, hey, where are you? I called out to Nami, trying to find her. I reflected on 3 things you shouldn't do for proper manners in the dark. Don't get confused.
Hello,
Don't raise a fuss. Don't lose your cool. Don't panic. Don't shout. Don't run. Don't hit. Don't touch. Don't kiss. Oh yeah, we're going for that one. We're going for that one. We got to be relentless. Nami, I grabbed hold of her hand. Nami gripped my hand tightly and pulled it. All of my weight got shifted over to her. What? I pulled myself back. Nami was naked. Nami? Since when did you... Then the lights came on. Nami was standing there looking dazed. She had all of her clothes on. My hair stood on end. That wasn't Nami. I tried to laugh it off so she wouldn't suspect anything, but who was that? I had to distract her. You're so pretty, Nami! I referred to her by the nickname I made for her. I tried laughing once more time, just in case. Ahen means opium. I wanted to talk to you about the historical significance of the Opium Wars, actually. I tried changing the subject. No! You're so pretty, Nami. Hey, Nami said, as though she were about to scold me. Why did you do that? What? I looked at Nami with a smile. What did I do? Well, the power was out, Kumbot. You know. Nami looked at me embarrassed. It's not that I didn't like it, but I don't want it to be forced on me. Somebody must have done something to Nami in the dark. A man. I could sense his presence. He did something to Nami just now, under the cover of darkness! I'm gonna find out who did this, I shouted. Too much weird stuff has been happening in this place. Man flesh. There's gotta be something behind it. I think so too. Nami was pretty angry as well. Let's go. We'll start with that mummy. If not the mummy, then it's gotta be your little brother. Oh, wait. Your little brother hasn't shown up at this point, has he? I got a little too worked up there. So yeah, let's go see what's up with that mummy. I'm not letting him get away with this. I'm right there with you, Nami said. Actually, I immediately wanted to hold her in my arms and tell her, Je t'aime. I wasn't sure what I would have done if she said otherwise. As soon as we started walking, I already felt a cramp setting in. I wanted to hold her in my arms and tell her, Je t'aime. We went back to the mummy's room that we were in earlier. Ah! Nami screamed in terror. Don't be stupid. You screamed too early. Oh, did I? I turned the lights on. The mummy must not be in here. There was an old bed and the interior was fit for Victorian royalty. There was also wheelchair. Ah! It's still not time to scream yet. Okay. The mummy had vanished. I tried touching the wheelchair. The seat's still warm. They must have been here until just now. A look of fear washed over Nami's face. But Kumbot, it's a mummy. Why would it be warm? What could this mean? Was the mummy alive? This has to be some kind of prank. I decided that much was clear. Let's get out of here, Nami said. I can sense the presence of a wretched spirit in this room. What did you say just now? The wind blew into the room. It was a wretched sort of wind. We naturally hugged each other. This was some sort of mystical energy. We had fallen under some sort of spell. Kumbot, Nami, this wasn't right. If we did it right here, we'd get dragged down to hell for sure. Yet still, we embraced, our arms wrapped around each other. Oh, Kumbot, Nami. I realized that Nami and I had our hands wrapped tightly around each other's throat. Nami? Kumbot, help me! I pushed Nami away. Let's get out of here, Nami. This way. I thought if we were going to get physical with each other, we should have done it in a more appropriate form. Wait, what? Yes, that one. That one. Oh, I got confused for a second. Thought I missed something. I thought if we were going to get physical, we should have done it in a more appropriate form. I decided to go back to the entrance hall. I thought the second floor would be a dangerous place to be. If we were going to get physical, we should have done it more appropriate. In a more appropriate room. In a more appropriate room, my bad. I returned to the entrance hall with Nami. A sudden gust of wind came through. We got blown away instantly. We were outside of the door at the entrance. Standing there outside, I had no idea what just happened to us. The mysterious rainstorm howled in the night sky. We looked at each other. We could run away now, but for some reason I didn't want to. Kumbot, She entwined her fingers with mine. I love how they're both equally horny. Nami, I gripped her hand back. So what now? Nami asked me. We'll go back inside and stay there until morning. That was my reply. We went back into the mansion. I told Nami the most important thing we needed to find is a bed. And then I said, we'll make that place into a battlefield of love. That's what I'd say. I say lines like this. Could you sing me a lullaby, Nami? Nami, didn't your clothes get wet from being out in the rain there? We'll make that place into a battlefield of love. I had made my declaration. I'm not going back up until I meet up with whoever owns this place. Agreed, Nami said, and she stepped closer to me. It was strange. Going through these terrifying experiences was bringing us closer together. Hey, look! It seems like something's moving in the darkness. Where? Over here. The beds are very comfortable, sugars. Beds are very comfortable. They're comfy. It's more exciting in weird places, but it's comfy in familiar, soft places. We came closer to the shadows. Ah! We hugged each other, surprised. Suddenly, there was a flash of light in the darkness, and I could hear the sound of an instant camera. Somebody had just taken our picture. Tonberry, welcome in. Why not the kitchen countertop? It's a hard surface. And we eat there! And it's not even our house! Suddenly there was a flash of light in the darkness. Why isn't it the kitchen counter? And I could hear the sound of an instant camera. Somebody had just taken our picture. Who's there? The cat? Nami was shocked. Yeah, right. The cat could never take a picture. As my eyes grew used to the darkness, I could help that a picture had come out of an instant camera. I picked it up. Did the picture turn out okay? Nami peeked over at it. Oh no! Nami threw the picture down. It was a picture of Nami and I with our arms wrapped around each other, and we were naked. I said, quite the commemorative photo, and stuck it in my pocket. That's the way to go. These are all choices I'd make. Sounded like some member of the royal court had said, as I said, "Reveal yourself, you knave!" I said, "Whew, I sure wore myself out there. I could really go for a nice cold beer about now." Now, quite the commemorative photo. We're naked. We're not naked. We checked out the first floor, but there was nothing out of the ordinary. We headed back to the second floor. Hey, come here. Nami called me over and I entered the room she was in. I don't know how loud that is for you. No, it's good sound. It's loud enough. We got some sexy music. Is this room for newlyweds? The room was quite seductive, with a huge bed waiting to make any couple happy. The flowers are beautiful.
Hello, Mario.
Jesus!
Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario. Hello.
Luigi's getting a little excited. The room was quite seductive, with a huge bed waiting to make any couple happy. The flowers are beautiful. They had a vase full of Lantana Camara flowers with stylish pajamas for men and women. Nammy and pajamies! There was also a card that had been set out. Welcome, make yourselves at home. I felt a fire burning in my chest. Ah, fire! The pajamas had caught on fire for real. Ah! Nami ripped the flowers out of the vase and used the water to put out the fire. The whole time I was doing nothing, just standing there. The fire was out, but the pajamas and the bed were wet, and there was no way we could use them. Is this their way of telling us that we have to sleep naked? On a wet bed? Nami stormed out of the room in a huff. We have to meet up with whoever owns this place. Let's do that after we get some rest, Nami. No! We headed down the stairs. I wanted to hug Nami from behind and hold her back, but I slipped and ended up taking a spill. And then...
Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario.
And then I got...
Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario.
Fuck off, Luigi. And then... I gotta read this. I got knocked out and ended up having a dream about some humana wow wow time with Nami. For a while, I saw fireworks going off before my eyes. As I fell, I thought about what was in store for Japan in the future. Humana wow wow time. Cumbot. Nami called out to me from the shadows of the entrance hall. What? When I headed over, I saw that there was a phone where the suit of armor used to be. A phone. There was a phone here, yeah. There was a phone here. Let's make a call. Who should we call, though? You should call your parents, Nami. Tell them we can't make it back tonight and we have to stay here. No way. They'll pester me about it for sure. I'm their only child, after all. We could dial 110 and get them to send some help our way, then. How do we tell them where we are? Who should we call, then? A priest? To perform an exorcism on this place? Good idea, but before we do that, why not call a chef to prepare us some French food and a bottle of wine? This woman was raised well, in a totally different class from me. I'd like to call the front desk and get our room key. Don't bother. I'd like to call the front desk and get our room key. Don't bother. Nami showed me the cut phone cord and laughed. We can find the way to our bedroom on our own, right? I panicked for a second. I was thinking the same thing myself. I looked at Nami and she looked back at me. I saw myself reflected in her eyes, and she saw herself in mine. Nami, Cumbot. I felt like alarm bells were going off in my chest. Nami closed her eyes. Her lips were right before my eyes. Oh, finally, it was my time! How's it going, Crutus? Nami. Without thinking, I pushed her away. Amidst the ringing, I thought to myself, you bastard.
Hello, Mario.
Oh man, I was this close. He was this close. It makes sense. I was supposed to start ringing about this time. I don't have a choice here. I gotta answer it, right?
Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario.
I was so frustrated that I shouted. I am not picking that up. Hello? Ah! Nami had bravely picked up the phone, but then she just yelled and threw the phone.
Hello, Mario.
I didn't know what was going on, so I picked up the phone myself. Hello? Ah! A woman's voice cooed to me sweetly. A woman's voice cooed to me sweetly. Hello?
Hello, Mario.
Oh, baby. Ah! It had to be a prank call. Hello? Come on, baby, come.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished. I see.
I wanted to hear more of this, but Nami was looking right at me. So I hung up the phone. Well? It was some guy talking dirty to you, huh? Some guy? I felt like a fool. You're telling me that was a dude? And you're saying it was a lady? Neither of us could move. Oh. I flew right up. That was the second floor. That's when I said, we're gonna find out for sure this time, together. I'll go take a look. Just wait right here. No, we cannot separate. I love you, Nami. Now go and check it out for me. We're gonna find out for sure this time, together. I knew which room the sound had come from. I tried turning the lights on, but nothing looked out of the ordinary. Oh no. Nami said, looking at my shirt.
Of ascension. Many Klingons could not make it through such an ordeal. Yet, you balk at a chance of adventure. The hunt through the galaxy for your sworn enemies. It is clear you have not paid attention.
Lord.
Come back when you are rested. Try again! Computer end program!
The fuck? Oh no, Nami said, looking at my shirt. Lipstick! When I looked at the mirror, I could see some lipstick on my collar. Where did that come from? It wasn't there earlier. And there, you've got a hickey. What? I took another look and I definitely saw a hickey. Hold on, Nami. Nami, right there. Huh?
Space!
Hey, Ghost Milk, it's something. It's really serious. Huh? Have I got something on me? Surprised Nami looked at her own face in the mirror. On the nape of her white neck, you could clearly see it, big and clear. 2 rows of teeth. 2 rows? Nami, don't move. I pulled something out of Nami's hair. It was a dried up hypericum. How? When did that get there? Nami looked terrified. Oh, I was at a loss for words. You remembered it just now, didn't you? The meaning of hypericums? Yeah, it's revenge. Revenge! That's what I thought it was, yeah. Dried up hypercum in the hair. How's it going, TK? Welcome in. How's it going, Ghost Milk? How's it going, Halligan the Third? That's exactly what's going on, Halligan. Gunnar T. Kumbad. That's what I thought it was, yeah. But revenge. Flowers of revenge. A mansion of revenge. Why in the world? Who's after revenge here and against who? You're thinking about that right now, aren't you? Yeah. And then that sound came out of nowhere. The mummy's wheelchair. Nami screamed. We couldn't see it, but we heard the sound of it pass between the two of us and continue into the wall where it vanished. It just passed through the wall. I've never experienced anything like it. After it passed through the wall, the sound stopped in the room next door. I know, Luke, I'm excited. I shouted, we've got this. I shouted, wait. Yeah. I shouted, we've got this, even if we're up against a wall of fire. Wait, that sounds like foreshadowing. Nah, we're doing that one. We're doing that one. We're doing A. Wait, that sounds like... I'll break through the wall with Nami too. Nah, full inspection of the second floor. Nah. We got this, even if we're up against a wall of fire. Wait, that sounds like foreshadowing. There was only one different door, the sealed door. Oh, it opened. Wrong door, dummy. It's this one. Shoot, let's try that again. There was only one different door. It was solemn, gloomy, and dark. When I stood in front of it, a chill ran down my spine. Instead of being locked, the door had been nailed shut. Is anybody in there? Nami shouted cheerfully, as if there would be a reply. The spikes had been driven into the door from the outside, after all. Seems like this door hasn't been opened in decades. I'd be willing to be stuck in there for centuries, Nami, so long as I can be stuck in there with you. Naked? Of course naked. I thought you'd say that. Nami laughed. It wouldn't hurt to try. Or would it? I hiccuped. Are you serious, Nami? But I think you'll have to gain some stamina first. Now that she mentioned it, I've been feeling hungry for a while now. A stomach tells no lies. Huh? Oh, it's some good stuff. Good stuff, Luke. This is some funny shit. We're in the sexy ending now. That was me. Nami was blushing. It was always this way in moments like these. Our appetites always synced up. We'd always have eating competitions. We were just thinking about a certain other instinct. Of course it's gonna be C. Hey, where are you going? You know, right here. We hungrily scrounged through the kitchen. There was a huge stockpile of canned goods there. Beef, caviar, stewed vegetables, corn, mackerel, chicken, sweet beans, pickles. We had our fill, fresh from the can. Nami and I both ate like crazy. They're animals! They're animals! They're animals! Nami's mouth was moving. She bit. She swallowed. Even her tongue got in on the action. She was licking her lips. It was all so very erotic. It was very erotic. Erotic. She even used the tongue. on the can of the beans. She took her tongue into the beans, but it ended up in Combat's eye. Now we can draw green penises. All of our instincts gotta be tied together somehow. And that was the design for Alien City.
Tonberry2 _ compliment day donated 69 bits.
Thank you for the 69 bits, Tomberry. Cumbot, his name is Cumbot. The main character's name is Cumbot. We finished eating and we looked out at each other. I'm getting sleepy. Let's find a bed then. And at that point, I thought about something kinda sexy. Arabian Nights. Thought about something kind of sexy. Arabian Nights. I imagine the furthest thing from sexy I could think of. Abraham Lincoln. I mulled over something totally unrelated to my situation over here. Abrasive No! Arabian Nights! The heavens suddenly seemed angry. That one must have been close, huh? The lightning bolt had lit up Nami's face. You're so beautiful, Nami. Oh, stop. Nami. I hugged her close to me. Wait, isn't this the part where we hear a woman scream? I jumped up. Was that Nami's scream? Well then, who's this Nami here? The flash of lightning lit up Nami's face, which looks like the face of a demon. Ah! That wasn't in the script. What's wrong, Cumbot? Nami's face looked as pretty as ever. Well, anyway, we're gonna go and check out that scream, right? Yeah. I picked up the bottle of Western liquor to use as a weapon and headed out into the hallway. Do I ever have to do bees? So far, not a lot of bees. Nothing sexier than Arabian Nights. I don't mind if you want to wait here. I thought if I turned around and saw the demon lady instead of Nami, this bottle might come in handy. Just be careful, okay, Cumbot? The voice that I heard behind me was Nami's normal voice, pretty as ever. From the other end of the dining room, I had spotted a door on the right side of the hallway. This is it, huh? That's not it. It's this one. Nami pointed to a different door. No, it's this one. I was absolutely confident about my decision. Oh boy. What the heck? Why bother opening it? It's just a creaky door anyways. Nami. I should just leave this bottle of liquor behind. I'm sure I'd just spill it on myself. At least I know I won't spill any glow-in-the-dark paint on myself this time. It's just a creaky door anyway, Nami. It was dark inside. Someone's in there, Cumbot. Huh? Turn the lights on. What? Then we turned the lights on. We saw that it was a parrot. It was a parrot! Parrot mentioned! It's Bird! A parrot. Oh, that was kind of surprising, wasn't it? Ah. The parrot flew out of the window talking about how shit Australian cuisine is. Oh, shit. Who opened the window anyway? I see. It was all that parrot. It was that parrot's fault! Huh? All the weird sounds we've been hearing, those were all made by this bird, yeah? All those weird sounds you've been hearing, Chad, have been the bird. Well, that's a new theory. Hold on a sec. How did Macaw get involved in this game? Nami sniffed around and scowled. Hey, Cumbot. Something stinks here, don't you think? It does stink. We found a bucket filled with water on the top shelf.
Bad luck to kill a seabird.
This is what stinks. Oh, hey, be careful with that. If we spill it, we have to go looking for a shower. I dropped the bucket and splashed us from head to toe with the stagnant, foul water. You were right. Oh, it smells horrible. This is disgusting. Hey, Freedom, welcome in. I want to wash this off right away. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I did retire a couple of old emotes that weren't really being used. Randy is gone. It is now Holy Shell. Holy shit. It should be, Oh, shit. Let me refresh this, actually. Let me refresh the chat. Yeah, there it is. Holy Shell and Shoddy are back. Which means I gotta get... Well, you know what? I'll keep that one, too. It's a slightly different variation. But yeah, there they are. There is a free version of that emote, only if you're in this chat, though, of the Shoddy emote. I'm gonna keep it free. Yeah, they're good. They're good. They were like 2 of my first emotes. And then I replaced them with, just over time, because I don't have enough emote slots and too many emotes. But I figured Roddy was a little too small. That was the Rodriguez boss from, Metal Max. And as much as I liked that emote, it was just tiny. It was just so tiny. So I replaced it with Shoddy. And I got rid of Randy Pitchford's face because nobody was using it, and I made it the Holy Shell again. I thought about how to respond. Oh yeah, shower time, shower, la 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 la. Okay, let's go. I'll show you how to wash up properly. I'll show you how to wash up property. Gave her a power washer. Let's start with the yard. Allow me to show you the way there. It's gonna be... Which one do you think it's gonna be, guys? It's gonna be A. It's obviously gonna be A. Aw, yeah, shower time. The bathroom had already changed. What, this emote? Mop leave? Yeah, it's good. It's slowly backing away is always a good one. Oh, it really is purple. I used Spriter's resource and just kind of made a GIF based on the sprites. I kind of had to animate it myself, but I got it done. The bathroom had already changed. Here's the sink. Go on ahead. There's a spacious bath and shower further in, isn't there? Nami stood up and went inside first. Well, coming up to the sink, I got a strong whiff of perfume. It smells nice. Hey, take a look at that. There was a negligee that had been prepared here. Wow, it's so beautiful. Shit, I'm a dude, though. Who do they think I am? Oh, are you jealous? I tried turning the faucet and the water came out and turned hot. Time to use it, Nami. I could see something reflected in the mirror. Huh? Did you already take off your clothes? I was shocked by what I saw. A steamy love scene playing out there in the mirror. A man and a woman were really going at it. What was going on here? Behind me, Nami gasped. Kumbot. The couple in the mirror had vanished. Nami was breathing heavily. I didn't see anything, okay? Can you take a look and see if the shower works? Oh, Sure. We avoided discussing what we'd just seen. I opened the door that led to the shower room. Wow, it's so spacious. I should have known a mansion would have a different sort of shower room. The tub was empty and huge. Not only was the bath big enough for 2, it was big enough for 2 to swim in. I adjusted the shower a bit. Is a shower in the cards? It should be okay to use already. I had forgotten all about my fear. I was just excited, and I said, okay, Nami, time to get those clothes off. Take your damn clothes off! There was something I wanted to show you, Nami. Alright, it's time to go in, like a little kid. And I followed that up with, I'll be right outside. I know, I'm weak. Don't go! Nami grabbed me by the shoulder. Huh? Nami, you're gonna take off your clothes now, right? Yeah, but I'm scared, Nami said as her eyes implored me. Stay here with me, please. But I'm afraid too. Of what might happen if I'm alone with you in here. While you're naked. I was being too honest for my own good. Fine, wait outside then. You baby! Okay, I'll bring over the bag with our clothes. Oh man, how could I have been so stupid? I got our bag from the entrance hall and took it back to the bathroom. Nami, are you okay? Yes, sir, Nami responded from inside. I liked it whenever girls responded with yes, sir. I felt like Nami and I were in a movie about newlyweds. Felt like Nami and I were in a movie about newlyweds. I got a bath towel and hairdryer ready for Nami. I had become very fastidious lately. Keeping watch over Nami in front of the bathroom made me feel like a soldier of love. I was protecting my lovely bathing Madonna. Then, a strange wind came blowing in with the sweet scent of a woman. No, that sound. That was a man. Ah! Cumbot! I heard Nami screaming in there. Nami? I flew inside. The place was thick with white steam. The whole shower room was very hot. Did the water suddenly get hot and you couldn't stop it, Nami? I was just about to tell you that. Nami shouted from behind the steam. All right, I got it. I twisted the knobs, but the hot water wouldn't stop coming. Ah, ha, 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 hot! I turned the other knob, but the water was still just as hot. It's no good. Wait right here, Nami. What are you gonna do? Something's wrong with the boiler. I'm gonna go check it out. I headed for the boiler room. With that out of the way, Nami and I will be able to... I started drooling. Choice number 496, by the way. I'll get a compliment for sure once I fix that boiler. I started whistling. Even if I go there, there's no way I'd be able to fix it. I ran resentfully. The boiler room was right downstairs. I went down the hidden staircase and immediately saw the boiler. The enormous round boiler was shaking and furiously pumping out steam. The pressure gauge was approaching dangerous levels. The temperature was over 100 degrees Celsius, which is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The safety valve and steam valve had appeared to be broken. At this point, the boiler was gonna explode. And it wasn't like I'd ever experienced this before, but I was certain of it and I started to panic. Hey, Stay Fluff, welcome in. I frantically tried fiddling with the controls. I was pretty good at this, actually. The temperature was going down, at least, but I could see that the pressure hadn't changed. I discovered the safety valve had been tampered with. Somebody broke it. A woman wouldn't be strong enough to break the valve, so a man did this? It would have taken a man to break the boiler and heat up the shower like that, but what would he do that for? Clearly, he did it to separate me and Nami, so he could try to do something to Nami while we were apart. Nami, I started running. Yeah, now 3 things are gonna explode tonight. Oh, Nami. I thought of Nami, who I hadn't even managed to see naked yet. Shit. I haven't even really seen the whole shebang. That's your fault, dummy. She wanted to disrobe in front of you. Nami had to be taking a shower now since I put the shower back to a reasonable temperature. Yet there was a sinister shadow lurking nearby. Nami? I started ripping off my clothes as I ran to her. Nami! Great, she was okay. I could hear the sound of the hot water from the other side of the shower door. I'm coming in! Oh man, this was the moment I've been waiting for. The time had come, and I was as naked as the day I was born. Through the steam, I could see Nami's beautiful figure. Okay, I'm coming in. I shouted one more time. Fixing the boiler had me feel reborn, like a new man. I saw Nami nod slowly. This is a dream come true. I was gonna get to shower with Nami. I dreamt about this for what felt like my whole life, and now it was finally gonna come true. I'm coming in, if I may. I tried to sound like a warrior at the end there. In a way, I was about to enter into a battle. Nami? I went over to her in a hurry. Since she had her back turned to me, I liked the way this story was going. Nami turned around, and before I knew what hit me, she had her lips pressed against mine. Our bodies pressed together in the hot water. Something felt off about this. Chalk it up to intuition. This wasn't Nami. Who are you? I tried to push her away, but she clung to me with a power thousands of times greater than my own. Shit. Stop it.
Prepare to experience sexual magic.
This was gonna be a long war. Her face had changed to that of a demon. Get away from me! I managed to push her off and ran to the door. I tried to open the door, but I couldn't. Nami, open the door! Nami! I looked behind me to see that the hot water had taken on the shape of some sort of giant monster. Then it reached all the way up to the ceiling, and then it came back down. The shower room was quiet again. I couldn't see clearly because of the steam, but it didn't feel like anybody was around. So I started looking for that woman. Nobody was there. I remembered how the touch of that woman felt, and I shouted to Nami. I remembered how the touch of that woman felt, and I called out to her. Wait a minute. I waited, thinking that a man might appear next. What if a man appears in the tub? I shouted out to Nami.
It's got goblin!
Wait. Okay, just making sure I made the right choice there. Hey, Nami! Save me! Startled, I turned around. Nami was standing there in the middle of the shower, totally naked. Nami? I started breathing heavily. I knew she wasn't really Nami, but at that point I felt like a fake Nami might be good enough for me. Come, bud. The woman tempted me. Oh, shit. Oh. My body was listening to her commands. My feet stepped forward. Uh-oh. That's right, Cumbot, hurry. Cumbot, where are you? I could hear her just outside the door, and it snapped me back to my senses. That was the real Nami out there. Nami! I flew over to the door. Nami? Cumbot, open the door! I can't. It won't open. Nami was coming up slowly from behind me. Oh, Nami! Her white hands grabbed me and turned me around. Ah! Nami! I begged for her to save me. It feels so good, help! And then... Nami, you're the one I want. I really wanted Nami to be the one doing this to me. Nami should be the one doing this. Achoo! I sneezed loudly, suddenly feeling cold. I don't need any woman right now, I just need help! I shouted, thinking I was about to lose the woman behind me. Nami, you're the one I want. I really wanted Nami to be the one doing this to me. Suddenly, the door opened and I flew out of the shower room. Nobody was there. Naomi is trying to seduce, Cumbot in the shower, and the real Nami is outside trying to open the door. Nobody was there, so who had opened the door? The hot water was off and there was nothing in the shower room but silence. It was like nothing had happened. I changed my clothes in a hurry and ran into the hallway, but apparently the real Nami was also fake. The mansion was quiet. A window was open somewhere, but Nami wasn't around. Did something happen to her? Worried, I was concerned that Nami had been taken away in the buff. Snuck around quietly, looking for Nami. Cried out Nami's name, sobbing. It's gonna be taken away in the buff. The 500th choice, guys! Choice number 500 has been cleared. I went back to the entrance hall, but there was no sign of Nami. A cat meowed. The sound of a bell was moving forward. Oh, the sound of a bell was moving around. Could Nami be carrying it? I followed the sound of the bell.
Shotgun!
Yes, Halligan, that's exactly what's happening. Could Nami be carrying it? I followed the sound of the bell. The sound was close now. When I entered the dining room, there was Nami holding that black cat. She was wearing that thin negligee, and she was looking at something while she pet the cat. While I tried to see what she was looking at, I was just about to say something to her. No, it's green brisk. It's green brisk. This is way too carbonated. This story is way too complex for like petty carbonation. On the floor of the dining room, another Nami had been pinned down by what else but the suit of armor. Nami? What's with the music? Who redeemed Super Poop Sock? Why isn't it showing? Thank you for whoever. Thank you to whoever did the clown music. I didn't say moderate, I said petty. Thank you. Anyway.
For Barry, it was the McChicken.
It's too powerful. Dr. Pepper's too powerful for a game like this.
Barry would go so far as to inquire for extra McChicken sauce packets, as the staff was quite friendly and more than willing to oblige. One time, Barry asked for McChicken sauce packets and was given 3. Barry was heard to remark, "Wow, 3 for free."
3 for free.
The friendly McDonald's worker laughed and said,
Nami!
"If it should please you, sir, I'm going to begin calling you..."
Another Nami had been pinned down by what else but the suit of armor. Nami! I surprised her. Surprised to hear me. The Nami that was holding the black cat vanished into thin air. I ran up behind the suit of armor, grabbed a chair that was nearby, and slammed it into the armor as hard as I could. The suit of armor clattered to the floor without any resistance. There was no one inside of it. It was just an empty suit of armor? Nami seemed concerned about her neatening up her clothes. I gave a cheerful laugh for the time being. That suit of armor was empty. Was there an invisible man in there or something? "Kumbot," Nami said, her voice hoarse. She reached out for my hand and I strongly gripped it back. And then... You're all good. All you need is a quiet place to get some rest. And a little something-something while you're at it. A little something-something. She needs a little something-something, guys. "You're gonna be fine. You're not hurt, are you?" I said, as if I were some cheerful sort of doctor. "Don't worry about it. Let's just run. I had to start getting ready for next year's marathon anyway." "You're all good. All you need's a quiet place to get some rest and a little something-something while we're at it." The two of us ran, and when we made it to a safe place, Nami suddenly hugged me. "Kumbot, Nami." Nami puckered her lips and came closer to me. We're actually pretty far along. "Oh, Kumbot, I knew exactly what I had to do." "Ah! Kumbot!" It was the suit of armor. I thought I'd already taken care of it. It was slashing at me like a jealous former lover who had lost his woman. Ah! The sword grazed my cheek and cut through my shirt. "Nami? Nami, run!" She didn't respond.
Wow.
I turned around and she had already vanished. Somebody had placed something in my hand. It was a sword. All right then. Shit. I charged at the suit of armor with the sword. The suit of armor gave me an opening for 1 split second. I slashed its stomach from side to side as hard as I could. The suit of armor fell clumsily on its back. I did it. With the momentum on my side, I straddled the suit of armor and raised up the sword, just about to deliver the final blow. For some reason, I hesitated. Something about it felt off. I sensed a gentleness to the armor that I hadn't felt from the other one. I figured I'd peel the armor off instead. The face that I saw under the helmet shocked me. "Nami!" My voice went into a falsetto without me even realizing it. "Nami!" Inside the suit of armor was Nami, the girl who had just a moment ago was standing right beside me. What is going on here? Nami was unconscious in the armor. I had almost killed the real Nami. I broke into a cold sweat. Okay, the story's getting a little too ridiculous to believe at this point. I rushed to peel the suit of armor off and realized that Nami wasn't wearing anything underneath the armor. Whoa. On second thought, I was totally fine with the way the story was going. Still, I hurried to go and get our bag. Nami had finally regained consciousness. "Hurry up and put your clothes on, Nami." Nami, blushing, did as I said. I was wearing a suit of armor. We'll talk about that later. What happened to you, Nami? I can't remember anything. After I got out of the shower, my mind just went blank. Shuddering, I looked around, but maybe because of the wind blowing by, I couldn't sense the presence of anything at all, much less the other Nami. Let's get out of here, Nami. This place is gonna kill us sooner or later. This whole world doesn't even make sense, and the boiler's about to explode. With that said, I carried Nami in my arms. I carried Nami in my arms. I offered a prayer to the god of boilers. I did a backflip. I just did a backflip. I carried Nami in my arms. We tried to head out the back. We found a storage area near the back with 2 old baby beds that had been thrown out. There were marks on them showing each kid's height. One bed had Nami written on it, and the other had Naomi. That's my name, Nami was worried. It's just a coincidence. Let's go. I was scared, so I almost shouted when I said it. It's not a coincidence, she shouted like she was about to cry. I remember this baby bed. What? Are you telling me you gave birth to twins here? No, listen to me. Nami and I were both getting a little hysterical. I used to play on this bed, and I compared my height with another girl who lived here. I remembered comparing our heights here, or maybe I did give birth to them. Whoa, whoa, Nami, get a grip on yourself. I was so confused. You're going off script. Somebody screwed around with your memories. No, they didn't. I've really been here before. Close your heart to this mansion, Nami. Don't let its power fool you. I'll find out the truth for myself. Nami suddenly went pale as she said it. That's enough. This story's getting all mixed up. Who knows what'll happen if we don't stick to the plan? I want to know, though. What is this mansion trying to tell me? Why has this power taken me this far? Nami? No! I held Nami in my arms, forcing her to stay. You still can't defy the laws of gravity, dummy.
Persistent, aren't you?
Nami! I used this opportunity to steal a kiss from her. I think that's the choice. Doesn't this feel better? I asked soothingly. Nami, I used this opportunity to steal a kiss from her. Nami calmed back down. I tried to brighten her spirits as we headed out into the hallway. There was an unfamiliar woman floating there in the darkness. She vanished. Oh, scary. Suddenly, Nami grabbed my hand. Do you like me, Kumbot? What gives? What's this about all of a sudden? Nami looked serious. Answer the question. I want to hear it now. Her whole body was trembling. I like you, Nami. Would you stay with me forever then? No matter what happens? Would you be willing to stay with me from here on out? Should be obvious, Nami. Don't even bother asking. First things first, we need to get out of here. I hugged Nami by her shivering shoulders. I dragged Nami outside. I rolled Nami outside. I hugged Nami by her shivering shoulders. At that moment, the wall suddenly began to shine. And then a fiery soul flew out. Oh, it's a unique fiery soul graphic. It's not like the other ones. The fiery soul had put a mark on Nami and only Nami. Ah! Kumbot! That fiery soul must have had a dirty mind. It snuggled up to her, rubbing her cheeks, slipping through her collar into her shirt, and out through the sleeve, and then under her shirt where it swerved around her hips. This is what I'd call a totally new development in the story. Help me, Kumbot. Can't believe they had another new graphic just waiting all this time. The fiery soul got sucked into the wall. Got sucked. The soul got sucked. Are you okay, Nami? Kumbot. Nami fell helplessly against my chest. And then I said, I like you. That last scene was a little naughty, sure. But I still love you. Glad I still love her. Don't worry, even if you die 3 times over, I'll still protect you. Calm down, Nami, the telephone's about to ring. That last scene was a little naughty, sure, but I still love you. I suddenly felt like something was calling for me. I turned around and looked into the darkness. Ah! I felt like giant woman's eyes would swallow me up. The eyes vanished. Then I noticed that Nami had vanished too. Nami! You're gone again. Nami! The wind blew through the room and I definitely felt someone's presence. I saw Nami there, wearing a thin gown. Oh no. Even though I knew it wasn't really her, I'm a guy. I have certain feelings that I'm not particularly proud of. This Nami look-alike came over to me, her hands were white and delicate, and she placed them around my body. Oh, Nami. The things that happen when you're not around. She sighed and I could feel her breath on me. I fell for the illusion. Hey look, it's Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea made it to the chat. She sighed and I could feel her breath on me. I fell for the illusion. It was like I was holding the real Nami. Nami. Hey, that's right. Where is Nami? I opened my eyes. Ah! I pushed the girl away. The girl vanished along with the wind. Nami? Nami! I ran around all over the place until finally I found Nami crunched down in a dark hallway. Nami, I sat down next to Nami. I crouched down by Nami, forming a line. I buried Nami up to her neck. Why? I sat down next to Nami. It's the normie answer. It's mix it up with normie answers. I remembered. Nami was trembling. I remember when I was a kid, and I peeked through this keyhole. Through the keyhole, huh? You were some kind of voyeur? Voyeur? Voyeur, the classic adventure game? I was playing with another girl in the hallway. No, maybe it was a boy. A boy! We heard somebody and it sounded like they were in pain. In this room here. Nami pointed to the door. It was a girl's voice, I think, saying something like, "Help me," or "They're gonna kill me," or something like that. I was so shocked, and I took a look through the keyhole. Okay, then what happened? I saw a man and a woman on the bed, locked in an embrace. Okay, there was something dirty about this story, something scary. Nami looked at me, her face pale. I lived here in this house. Nami started to sob. I was born here. I had a sister. And her name was Naomi. No, Nami. You just keep getting confused every single time. I tried to reason with her. You're being controlled. Maybe through the latest virtual reality system or something, but those memories you have are clearly fake. They're not, Nami shouted back at me. I was born and raised here. I have a sister named Naomi. We lived here, together with our mom. Get real, Nami. What about your mom and dad in Tokyo right now? I shook Nami by the shoulders. You're an only child. Itchy nose. You don't have a sister. Help me, Kumbot. Help me. Nami was clearly terrified. Stay with me. Hold me. Hold me as tight as you can and don't let go. So I held her just as tightly as she asked me to. I held her by the shoulder like an understanding father. I cried like a marathon athlete that just pulled a muscle. I held her as tightly as she asked me to. Oh, it's gonna get steamy. It's gonna get steamy. Ah! Nami's body began to convulse. My head feels like it's gonna split open. She held her head with both hands and her body twisted in pain. Hold me down. Nami, it's okay, I'll protect you. Nami was fighting against her false memories. It took some time. The tension faded slowly from Nami's shoulders. Are you okay, Nami? Nami looked up at me with tears in her eyes. So do you really like me no matter what? Don't be stupid, isn't it obvious? No matter who I was in the past, no matter what might happen in the future, will you still like me? I like you, Nami, I shouted at her. No matter what happened in the past or what might happen in the future, I'm head over heels in love with you, Nami. Kumbot, Nami hugged me. So I proved my love with her with a hot and steamy kiss. I proved my love with her with a hot and steamy kiss. I hugged Nami so hard I might end up cracking 2 or 3 of her bones. I gently caressed Nami's bones. I gave her bones a caress. I gave her a hot, steamy kiss. Cumbot. Oh, Cumbot. I never even imagined Nami acting like this. I could die a happy man now. No! Suddenly she pushed me away. Nami? Oh, I have bad blood within me. What are you talking about, Nami? I would never do a shameful thing like this. Nami started stepping away. You're wrong, Nami. We're in love. This is our love story. It's a good thing. Oh, I can't do this anymore. Nami ran away in tears. Nami, don't run off alone. I lost sight of Nami again. Give me a break. I'm sick of losing sight of her over and over and over. Next time, I'm gonna save Nami with the power of love. I'm gonna put a marker on her. I'm gonna ask her where she's planning to run to beforehand. I came all the way up to the second floor. There was no sign of Nami. I could see a dim light coming from the third door on the right. Just faintly, I could hear someone breathing heavily. I opened the door a small crack so I could peek into the room. I saw a man and a woman there. The woman had her back arched. She was so beautiful. Nami? She was Nami. Nami! I stepped inside. The man turned back and looked back at me. The man, who I'd never seen before, disappeared in a puff of some shady-looking smoke. Nami looked up at me with flushed eyes, with the flushed eyes of a cheater! Cheater! Nami! I couldn't find any words to say to her. I realized I was trembling. At that moment, I could hear a voice call to me from outside the door. Cumbot, come here! Cumbot! The real Nami's voice. Nami! Oh, what a relief. This girl here wasn't Nami. The real Nami was the one coming out for me. My reaction was, thank goodness for that. I felt like I'd been saved as I flew out the door.
What the hell's going on here?
Thank goodness for that. Wait, oh shit. Oh, I hit the insert key. I am jotting down how many points we're getting. This is the closest thing to score we have in this game. Thank goodness for that. I felt like I'd been saved as I flew out the door. Don't tell me the same thing is happening in the next door over. I got all fired up and flew out of the room. Several dots. I was still interested in the Nami on the bed there, but I flew out of the room anyway. Thank goodness for that. I felt like I'd been saved as I flew out the door. Nami was standing in the room on the opposite side in front of a bookshelf. What's the matter? Look. Oh, a diary, huh? Nami looked like all of the blood had drained from her face as she handed it to me. There it was, a maternal diary. Nami's name was written on it, too. Just like I thought, this is my mother's. I was born here. Haha, I laughed cheerfully. You keep saying the same thing. I'm getting a little tired of it at this point, but no, Nami, you're wrong. Look at the last name here. That's not your last name. Well, maybe this'll convince you then. Nami showed me a picture that had been stuck in the diary. It was a picture of our wedding. Wait, what's going on here? Maybe the author got confused. I opened up the diary. The date of birth was the same as Nami's, but the age was different. According to this, Nami, you're 34 years old. I only learned about it just now. From what I'm told, Naomi and I are twins. Who told you that? The author? No, not the author. The wall. The wall? The wall told me. It's speaking straight to my heart. Huh? What does that mean? Hey, you need to explain this to me. Nami ran off like she'd gone insane. I wanted to run off somewhere myself. Nami, but I ended up running after her. And then I thought, to calm Nami down, I had no other choice but to put the power of love to the test. It's obviously this one. I knew I should have put a marker on her. I forgot to ask her where she was going. That's the wall, brother! To calm Nami down, I had no other choice but to put the power of love to the test. Nami, don't come after me. The side of Nami's skirt had been ripped. Oh. I caught a glimpse of one of Nami's gorgeous legs since her skirt was ripped on the side like a Chinese dress. I was taken aback and I started shouting, Nami! Who did that? Where's the guy who ripped your skirt? There he was, a naked man, crawling on his belly. It's Chet! She had stretched out his arm as far as he could and was pulling on the edge of her skirt. The man turned around and grinned at me. Who the hell are you? This guy wasn't supposed to be here, and I certainly wasn't letting him get away with this. He grinned at me one more time, and then he rolled on the floor straight into the wall where he vanished. The man was a middle-aged version of me. Oh, Kumbot, the wall having absorbed him, started to glow and then returned to normal. Nami! I pushed Nami down using the power of love. I pushed Nami down using the power of love. I started spreading ketchup around my mouth, and then I chased after Nami, hiding behind objects along the way. I changed into my swimsuit as I chased after Nami. I pushed Nami down using the power of love. Kumbot, Nami, we hugged each other as we rolled on the floor. Nami sounded as if she was going crazy. No, I can't stop myself, Nami screamed out in agony. I'm just like my mom. Is it in my blood? Help me, I'm going crazy. I couldn't joke around with her now. This was getting too serious. It was hard to even look at Nami. It seemed like she was going to completely lose her mind at this rate. For some reason, seeing her like this brought tears to my eyes. Hold me, Nami breathed heavily. Please, we need to do it, right now. Nami, I kissed her. You make me so happy. Nami wrapped her arms around me as tightly as she could. Suddenly an ice-cold wind came blowing in. The force of it was so strong that it ripped the two of us apart. I can't let you do this. Naomi was standing there, dressed in white. She's dressed? Naomi? The more I looked at her, the more she looked like Nami. You're my sister. You're Naomi, aren't you? Another woman appeared at Naomi's side. Who is that? A beautiful middle-aged lady. It's a lovely middle-aged lady! Mom? Nami shouted, as if she was being controlled. A fiery soul came out of the wall. There it is again! As the light continued to shine on the lady, she started to look more and more wrinkled until she had become a mummy. What the fuck? There it goes. Ah! I covered Nami with my own body. When Nami screamed, Naomi and the mummy vanished. And then I said, I love you, Nami. I trembled as I said it. Who cares about that old lady? I could turn into an old man myself, you know. I chased after Nami, who had fled. Yes, sir, I was the one who did it. Nami was sobbing as I said it. What would I do that? I love you, Nami. I trembled as I said it. Even there in my arms, Nami wouldn't stop trembling. The bad blood inside of me is calling out to me. Nami, there's no such thing. Just think about what I'm saying. Nami shook her head, crying. Oh, can I just ask you this? Why did it have to turn out this way for me? I hugged her tightly. Keep looking for that answer. I'll be with you every step of the way. No, Kumbot, Nami said. You're wrong. You're not what I want, Kumbot. What I want right now is... what? The walls! The walls! The walls? I didn't even notice that my jaw had dropped. I had no idea what she was talking about. When you say the walls, you mean like the actual walls? I don't know why it is, but I feel this connection in my heart with the walls. This sense of devotion that keeps drawing me closer to them. To the walls. The walls. And then I could hear a faint sound as if the walls were responding. I mean, I love you and all, Kumbot. I love you so much I can't stand it, but still. I'll ask you again, Nami. Are you drawn to the walls? Nami looked at me, shivering. The house began to shake like it was alive. I don't know. I don't know if it's walls in general or just this house. It might even be just the memories I have of the time I spent here. Nami, this house is messing with you. Don't lose to it. Hold on to what's in your heart. I put all of my strength in my arms as I hugged her. Just focus on me. I'm the guy you like, the guy you love. Tell it to yourself. I like you, Kumbot. I love you, Kumbot. Yeah, that's right. I like you, Kumbot. I love you, Kumbot. Nami. I hugged Nami close to me, and that's what I noticed. The sound came from the walls, which left off a faint light. It gradually took the form of a human. So my response was... I love you, Nami. I hugged her, shielding her face from having to see the wall. Oh shit, fire! And the fire from the fireplace bumped into Nami. You bastard, I'll take you on! I started kicking the wall. Neither seek nor shun the firefighter, I said as I chased after Nami, who had run into another room. What is with me chasing Nami around? I'm gonna pick C because I can. You bastard! I'll take you on! And I started kicking the wall. Ah! Suddenly, the fire in the fireplace grew stronger. Ah, the fire! The light shining from the walls became one with the fire and jumped up. Ah! The fire turned into the shape of a person and flew around us. It strangely didn't feel hot at all. Ah, stop! Nami screamed. Ah! The fire transformed again into something kind of like the shape of a rugby ball, but made of light. It slid under Nami's clothes. My body is... Light began to shine from underneath her clothes, making her nude figure shine through what she was wearing. Stop! Hey! Stop it! Ah! Nami's expression changed to one of pleasure? Oh, she went ah! That's close. Ah! One of those. She arched her back, throwing her chest out. I was furiously jealous. You bastard! I jumped out at Nami and pushed her along with the being of light on the floor. Get out! I said. I slapped at the being of light that had coiled itself around Nami. Nobody's gonna have sexy time with Nami but me! I'll give him another. You bastard! Oh man. The momentum brought us all crashing to the floor. Ah! And my arms were both Nami and the light being going wild. Ah! That's when I noticed she was packing. I was actually expecting a choice like that, Stay Fluff. I noticed an odd bulge at my leg or some shit like that. I was expecting a Finkel moment. Nami's body was twisting with pleasure. I shouted, "Focus on me, Nami." As we rolled around, the being of light started kicking Nami's body all over. Kumbot, do something! Say you like me, say you love me! I like you, I love you, Kumbot! Ah! The being of light took the shape of a thick, large tongue. Oh no! Then the tip of it licked obscenely at Nami's mouth, trying to push its way in. Ah, stop it, Kumbot! The only thing I could do was cover Nami's mouth. I pressed my lips over Nami's. I pushed both of my hands over Nami's mouth. I'm gonna, yeah. The lips! I pressed my lips over Nami's. The wind blew. The place was quiet again, and the being of light was gone. The tongue and the lips, this is getting erotic. You think Geiger would have liked this game? You think Geiger would have played this all the way to the end and got to this part and thought, oh, the fish monster? Not what I would have had in mind? You think he would have changed the fish monster? The place was quiet again, and the being of light was gone. I let go of Nami's lips. And he plays with the toys that he arranged in the attic? Like, just fucking hell. We looked at each other saying nothing. Change it? No. Liked it? Yes. I agree. I mean, Geiger's got his, like, he had his, like, toy stuff. He had his toys. He had his little train that he'd ride around in. He had his little train. We looked at each other saying nothing. It felt like it was all over now, but clearly Nami didn't feel the same way. Her eyes were full of tears. Wait here, okay? There's something I need to be sure about. Just wait here until I'm finished, Kumbot. Don't do it, Nami! I shouted, but she had already run away. I headed after her immediately. The wind blew. Nami was nowhere to be found. I thought about what Nami, the love of my life, was planning to do. I totally lost the will to do anything. Obviously not it. I thought about what Nami. Obviously not that. I thought about what Nami, the love of my life, was planning to do. Yes, he would have given it weird fish boobs, and he would have gave it a big giant penis for a head. As is the Geiger way. As I expected, I found Nami in the place we called the mummy's room. She had opened an old diary and was reading it. It was Mom's diary. The love story she wrote in it was a sad one. I took the diary from her. According to the diary, Nami's father and her sick brother died while she was still very young. Mom sent me to an orphanage and hired a maid to help her raise my sister Naomi. Okay. My mom was young and beautiful, but Naomi grew to be even more beautiful, and when Naomi became an adult, she fell in love. Yeah, it would have been an eel monster. It would have been some kind of biomechanical eel monster, and also this would have been in the biomechanical universe. That was a pocket dimension. That was like an alternate dimension. It would have been Darkseid 3. This would have been Darkseid 3. Naomi had fallen in love with a young businessman. Mom liked this young man, so the three of them decided to live together. But the thing is, he was a bad person, a total playboy. Don Juan incarnate. I'd heard this sort of story before. It happens all the time. Naomi was nothing more than a plaything to him. He used her, deceived her, and then he cast her aside. Yeah, he still would have played with the toys. He would have had a little train. He would have had a big train that he'd ride around in. He'd chase us in his little train. Like I said, happens all the time. Naomi was furious. She killed him and spread his blood all over the walls. What? Well, that doesn't happen all the time. I mean, what he did was wrong, but she shouldn't have killed him over it. She hated him that much, but after killing him, Naomi realized that she loved him even more now that he was gone. How sad. But it gets worse because of Mom. Because of your mom? She'd seen Naomi commit her crime. Oh, she saw the man being killed, huh? And what's even sadder is Mom had fallen in love with that man too. Oh no! I was at a loss for words. Oh, it's great. 3 days later, Naomi killed herself. She killed herself, and crippled by grief. Mom turned into a mummy. A mummy? The story was getting crazier and crazier, but even so, I asked a weird question. Does that mean all of the people in this house have passed away? I wouldn't say all of them passed away. Sometimes hikers get lost and wind up stumbling into this mansion somehow. And whenever they do, their spirits begin to move again. Their spirits! When the visitor is a woman, the spirit of the businessman comes out and possesses the suit of armor. He possesses the armor? And then when the visitor is a woman, the spirit of Naomi becomes a fish monster. What? Oh, so that's why they came after us. That's right. It seems that even the spirit of my mom came out for you, Cumbot. Even your mom? But I could spot a contradiction in this story. Nami, don't you find that strange? Naomi's spirit possessing the fish monster? I mean, we've seen Naomi and the fish monster together at the same time. Oh, that. I believe that must have been a spiritual bilocation. How convenient. But there's an even stranger part. You become an adult at the age of 20, right? When did you turn 20, Nami? 3 days ago. You should know that. You just went to my birthday party. Right, and you and Naomi were born on the same day, but the diary said Naomi fell in love when she became an adult, which would mean that Naomi fell in love only 3 days ago. Think about it, Nami. Could she have fallen in love, been used, cheated, and discarded by some businessman who she then killed, painted his blood on the walls, and then killed herself in the last 3 days? And then what? Your mom instantly mummified? You're right, it is weird. Nami tilted her head, as confused as I was. See, that diary makes no sense. Somebody's trying to make a fool out of you. Hey, Rated Bows, welcome in. I said it with passion. Don't fall for this nonsense. Listen to me, Nami. Everything that happened in this mansion is some kind of setup. Wait, Nami was quick to come up with an explanation. It depends on what Mom meant by became an adult. I mean, there's the legal definition of age 20, But some people might say that in a broader sense, that a 17-year-old is an adult. It's not out of the question, right? Nami, I couldn't say anything back to her. But anyway, Nami continued. There's a picture of the guy here. You want to see him? Yeah. There was an old picture of the young businessman. Oh, I guessed without thinking. He looked like me. That's right. The man my sister killed looked like you. So what does this mean? My sister still loves this guy. She still regrets killing him, and then you came in here looking so much like him. You can't blame her for falling for you at first sight. So what? I became a rebound guy? As a woman, she chose you over him, in the armor. And I figure Mom must have felt the same way. So rather than be with the guy who'd been killed and haunted with a suit of armor, Naomi and her mom wanted to be with me. And the same could be said of us, Nami. I look just like the dead Don Juan, and you look like Naomi, Nami. It would be stranger if they hadn't responded to us being here. Actually, they'd already come back out. The suit of armor, the fish monster, and the beautiful spirit. They all became light. Oh! They're here. We shouted at the same time. The light of their spirits had remained hidden, but now they had surrounded us as walls of light. 1, 2, 3 walls, and 3 fiery souls emerged, one from each wall. Ah! They're making sex noises. They were starting to drive our bodies crazy again. The way it was going, they were going to enslave the both of us. Don't let go of me, Nami. I kissed her. I wouldn't let go of Nami. The 3 fiery souls floated around the two of us. While the two of us kissed, their power seemed to drop, so I decided to try holding her even tighter. The light began to weaken. Harder, Nami. I shouted to her in my heart, and I hugged her just as hard. I was right. The closer we became, the more their power over us diminished. We hugged each other fiercely and kissed each other passionately. The fiery souls had vanished. Nami, come, bud. As long as we stick together, we'll be okay. Listen to me. We've got to get out of here together, like this. Ah! Suddenly, the suit of armor appeared and picked Nami up, holding her under one of its arms. Nami! Ah! Kumbot! Nami reached out to me with both hands, pleading with me to save her. I jumped up and grabbed both of Nami's hands. I flew off the floor, hitting the suit of armor with a jump kick. I flew off the floor. I'm gonna kick him. As long as we don't abandon Nami, we should be okay. The suit of armor didn't even budge. I just got knocked back. My body was now locked in midair. It was the fish monster. It had me in its embrace. The fish monster seemed so happy, it was drooling. Kumbot, Nami! Nami was struggling against the suit of armor. The suit of armor, with Nami carried under its arms, seemed to melt into the wall. Both it and Nami had been swallowed up. Ah, Kumbot! The fish monster happily heaved me up and headed to the stairs. I pushed it away from me. And then... Nami! I shouted as I grappled with the suit of armor. I tried to pull Nami away from the suit of armor. Okay, 519? A. I'm gonna shout at Nami. The scene around me became distorted and faded away. I heard a ringing in my ears, and my head ached at the same time. It seemed like I had been taken into the wall. Kumbot, Nami. I had no idea what was going on. The suit of armor continued through the wall with Nami. I kept holding on. If it shook me off here, I don't think I'd ever make it out of the wall again. What in the world was happening? Hey, do you still think that this is all just some kind of trick? You're seriously gonna ask me a question like that at a time like this, Nami? Of course it is. This all has to be some kind of illusion. It's only here to deceive us. I got shaken off. At that moment, the light coming out of the suit of armor entered Nami's mouth and ran through her body. Ah! Nami's body twisted in pleasure. Yes, I'll do whatever you say. Just spare Kumbot. Don't be stupid, Nami. Who are you even talking to? Don't worry about me. Focus on not losing control. The suit of armor plucked me back up. I instantly felt my ears ringing and my head pounding. Wah! I passed through the wall, and the darkness disappeared. And then, I smacked away at it while trying to protect Nami. I felt Nami clinging to me. I left Nami behind and ran. We're not doing that. We could do B. I felt Nami clinging to me. Yeah, let's put a little direct control into the narrative. I felt Nami clinging to me. I hugged Nami and turned around. We were in the dining room. There were many eyes on us. The suit of armor, the fish monster, and the mummy looked like they were all keeping each other in check. Now's our chance. Run! I knocked over the table and hurled the pepper shakers I found everywhere as I ran. There were just pepper shakers everywhere. Achoo! Achoo! Not only did the fish monster sneeze, but so did the mummy and even the suit of armor. It was the first time I realized that it was even possible for them to sneeze at all. We ran. The hallway seemed much longer than I would have wanted. Hey, this hallway keeps stretching out further and further. It certainly did feel that way. Let's turn back and find another path. No way! This is just another one of their traps. If we go back now, we'll be playing right into their hands. But what if this hallway really is getting stretched out? Nami said. They could be using this to get us to wear ourselves out here and then catch us just as easily. Okay, I made up my mind. I'll do as you say, Nami. Just shut up and follow me. We don't have to say just shut up. I'll do as you say, Nami. As long as we don't leave her behind, we could do whatever. We headed back. It felt like the hallway was shrinking. Oh, Nami suddenly seemed to be unable to move. The light was floating right before her eyes. Judging by the light's breathing and smell, it was a man. Ah! Nami looked like she was going crazy. Stop it, Nami! The light began to waver, come closer, and expand until it covered Nami's whole body. Ah! Save me, Kumbot! Nami, you can't give in! I tried to grab Nami's hand, but I got blasted backwards like I had touched a high-voltage electrical current. Just go, Kumbot! I'll stay here! What are you saying, Nami? This guy'll kill you otherwise. Leave while you can. I'll stay here. It's the only way. Ah, shit. The light had coiled around me. I felt like I was taking a beating from my head down to the floor. Kumbot, I lunged for Nami again. Stop it, Kumbot. You'll die if you don't stop. Reach out to me, Nami. Stop it. I dove forward and grabbed Nami with both hands. An intense blast of electricity pierced through my entire body. Ah! Are they trying to give us the electric chair here? Don't let go. Same goes for you, Kumbot. I held onto her as tightly as I could. We might die, I said what was on my mind. That's okay. We'll have died happy. I agreed. I'm ready to face death so long as you're here with me, Nami. I meant that too. I kissed Nami. Kumbot. The color of the sparks had changed. The mansion was suddenly silent. It was creepy. Nami and I concentrated, seeing if we could hear anything at all. Suddenly, hands of fire reached up from all four directions, and I could sense the presence of something on the move. Something's coming! Yeah, the suit of armor, the mummy, and the fish monster revealed themselves around us. The wind came blowing in, and with it I could hear Naomi's voice. You can't escape anymore! The two of you must make up your minds! Will you stay together, or will you break up? Naomi was jealous of us. I shouted at her, I'm not breaking up with her! She laughed. Even if I do this, the fire grew more intense! You can put a stop to this now. If you don't, this mansion will burn to the ground in 5 minutes. I'm not gonna do it, I screamed. Are you so sure that's a good idea? Despite all your protests, Nami might really want to live. Those words hit me hard. Nami, I responded softly, if you want to live, then you can break up with me. No, Nami whispered as she clung to me. Hearing that gave me the strength to shout back. Then no, we refuse. We didn't let go of each other. Oh, that choice is yours to make. Naomi's voice vanished, along with the suit of armor and the fish monster. And at that moment, the flames grew even more intense. A sea of flame in all four directions. Look at those square tiles, guys. Look at those perfect square tiles that don't mesh with the rest of the fire. Fucking raw. It was a sea of flames in all four directions. There was nowhere left to run. Sheet, we survived the electric chair only to be burned alive. The heat was intense. I'm sorry, Nami said. Well, I think if we break up, the Nami stays and she just gets like... I get cucked by ghosts. Look on the bright side. We'll get a free cremation. The flames got even bigger. Kumbot, Nami. And at that moment, we both flew up into the air. Whoa! We were both still holding each other. Kumbot, don't let go. Someone's trying to save us. We were floating about 2 meters in the air, which is about 7 feet up, and we were heading to the exit. As we moved forward, the fire grew weaker. Look over there! Nami had spotted a wheelchair moving beneath us. It's Mom! Mom is helping us! The windows that were blanketed with flames were extinguished and the large shutters flung open. We were able to fly out the windows now, and that's exactly what we did. We flew through the night sky like Peter Pan and landed softly just outside of the gate. I looked back and saw the mansion ablaze like a curtain of fire. Oh, Mom, Nami shouted. Oh, look at that tile on the left of the fire there. Look at how rough that is. As if to see us off, the mummy sat near the window and went up in flames in an instant. Nami's mom had saved us and now she was gone. We stood up surrounded by those flowers, the hypericums. Look, Nami shouted. The hypericums changed into fireflies. Mom must have been the one who did that. The fireflies danced up into the sky together. Oh. We both looked up into the night sky at the same time. The fireflies above our heads had become the stars shining there above us. There it is, guys. There it is, the final of 10 endings. But there's more. We're not gonna be doing that. I'll show you what's going on with that. I'll tell you about this. Oh, I can't center it. There. 10. We got 10 endings. That one got surprisingly pretty good for a while. Like, near the end. It got more serious as it went, but the fucking choices were insane. We did it, guys. 10 endings. In 11 loops, we did 10 endings. Yeah, this one was definitely a good one. Not as stupid as I expected. What was the name of this one? I think the name of this ending was... I'm looking it up. Fireflies. This is the Fireflies ending. Okay. And you know what's hilarious? We're still several hundred playthroughs. We're still like about 7 playthroughs away from getting all of the endings. Are you guys ready for this? Besides this, now we have to play through the whole game. I'll show you what I mean. So let's look at these endings, right? Let's look at these endings real fast. Right, we have the Monster Curse ending, where it was the monsters that turned into light. That was the goofy comedy one. We have the Monster Bloodlines ending. That was the Hotel Transylvania one. Here's the Fish Monster ending. Here's the Fireflies ending. And then there's this little X on the flowchart, right? Right? Mini legend. This icon indicates you must obtain this ending epilogue a second time to progress. And this requires a completely new run each time. In other words, in order to get whatever this epilogue is, we have to go through this entire thing again. And then we get, and then we get this, and then we play it all again, and we get this also. Let's see if it says try again. It says try again, right? And then we have to play through the whole game another time, like a fourth time, to get this epilogue, and then we play through it all again to get the true epilogue, right? So we have to play through this one to get the true Fireflies ending. Yes, to unlock an epilogue, you have to play through. Yeah, this is insanity, is what this is. So we have to play this entire run that we just did once, twice, 3 times, 5 times. In order to get the true epilogue. And then there are the epilogues for the Monster Curse and Monster Bloodline endings also. And we have to like do the whole run again like twice. Let's see here. Once, twice, 3 times because there's a second epilogue. We have to do that 3 times to get this one. And this one is just twice, I think. Yeah, this was just twice. So we have to play, what, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 10 times. We have to play through the game 10 times to get the other epilogues. We have to play through the game 10 times to get the, 9 times to get the other epilogues. So what I'm going to do, because I want to see those also, we've beaten the game. I'm calling this done. And I don't think I can find any of the epilogues online, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush through them after every stream. I'm going to rush through to an ending after every stream, and then the next stream day, I'm going to open the stream with the beginning of one of the epilogues until we get them all. Right? That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. Because these are like the true endings, apparently. I'm going to change this to 0 of 7. Wait. There we go. Oh, why is it? Oh, because of the 10. 0 of 07. Oh, no, 9. 0 of 9. It would be 9, wouldn't it? We're gonna be doing this to open like the next 9 streams. I'm gonna open with a different epilogue, and we'll see what the other epilogues are. They went completely out of their damn minds with that. That's actually horrible design, and I'm glad that they don't do that anymore. That's actually the worst thing about this game, is getting the epilogues. But hell, we've gotten a shitload, but I do want those other ones. Let's see what it says. Let's see if it changed color or anything. We did the pink bookmark, guys. All under the name of Cumbot. 436 is our final score. Officially speaking, with like all the fucking choices we've done, that is 521 choices to get all the endings. It took me 521 choices. Complete madness. So what are we gonna do now? We beaten game. We're 3 hours in. We beaten game. We're 3 hours in. We gotta change the name to something. Let's see here. I got something. Wait a second.
Work time fun.
Oh, we could play some work time fun. We could play some work time fun. But we also got to do... Let's see here. Oh. Oh, I can't put points in? That's crazy. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and change the title. What year would this be? What year would this technically be? I guess 1997, since it was a prototype. 1997. No, unreleased. Unreleased. We'll put unreleased. Because I've always been very curious about this. After we play Work Time Fun, the stream title should be updated now. Should be. Tell me if it's different. I'm very curious about this one. We're going to be playing Resident Evil 1.5 after we play Work Time Fun. Let's see what it looks like first. Let's see what it looks like. Also, I'm tired of being a goblin. I'm not a goblin no more. No goblin no more. I just kind of want to see what this is. Now, what this is a hack. This is a hack of a lot of alpha beta footage from Silent Hill 2's prototype. Or not Silent Hill 2's, but Resident Evil 2's prototype. And what the deal was is that there were all these rooms and assets, and it was all kind of cohesive, but it was all completely disconnected. So what this did, what this mod does, is it makes it to where it's as cobbled together as it can be. I don't know if it's beatable. I don't know if it's like an actual narrative, if we can finish it. Or if it's just something to run around and explore in, but I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it. Of course, we can't do it right now, though. Because somebody decided to play Work Time Fun. So we gotta play Work Time Fun first. We gotta play Work Time Fun first. Shy Orai, thank you for redeeming Work Time Fun. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Let me go ahead and turn on my real PSP. This game contains scenes. Sure does. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing, Shy Orai? I guess we're placing. I guess we're playing Lumberjack. Ah, fuck! We're not playing Lumberjack. Fuck Lumberjack, it's a lame game. 3 count it is.
This match.
Here we go. We have only seen the nervous ref one time. It's gonna throw me completely off. That's the shit. That's the shit right there. Could you imagine getting 3 $2.99s? $2.96. Look at those cameras. It looks like $2.95 is better. $2.99, baby. Look at all the cameras. Game end. It's a fast way to get $4.
Work Time Fun.
Let's do some animal investigating. Kangaroos.
5.
5.
8.
8.
15.
13.
8. 76.
Fuck, Fuck, 112. I was almost right. Kangaroos are extinct now. Let's try it again. African elephants.
8,
1,
2,
11.
7,
2,
15,
35. Hooray! The African elephant has increased in number by 10. There are no more kangaroos, though.
work time fun.
Let's do the shmup. Let's attempt the shmup. We can always at least get the first one down. The first one's not too bad. We gotta focus on our defenses first. Oh! You also gotta take out this guy's cover. And maybe bring this guy up to maximum speed before we start fucking him up. Okay, those go in a straight line. I guess it's just the, There we go, there we go, there we go! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Okay, this one I think we could just stay up. Oh, we can't. Look at that. So those are dangerous even when you're up high. And then these are definitely dangerous when you're up high. Those things are just dangerous. And none of this training matters when we get to the boss that matters. Okay, then it's just gonna be... Oh yeah, it's gonna be everybody. Everybody. Then there's like one more where it's just like this weird backup gun that's kind of useless. I guess it's showing that it's kind of tired. Yeah, it's this. Which shoots twice and that's it. It's so weird. And I think he'll come out of that left door. Yeah. And he's like it. And then it loops. This boss is way too long. They should have shortened this boss up a little. Come on. Oh. That's fine. This one's a huge challenge till you figure it out, and then you figure it out, you're like, oh. Okay, this is the wavies. Get the wavies out the way. Come on. Oh. Cum shots, we don't want these. Bastard, I knew he was gonna be way up there. Everybody's coming! If I get hit by this, I'm never playing it again. Looks like there's like one regular guy with a gun, but it doesn't look like he shows up. This dude's gonna show up. Gonna shoot uselessly in the air. He's just wasted time. Come on, just die. Okay, we got him. We got him. Clear. Now for the hard one, the big fucking R-type dragon. He fucked up his neck. There's gotta be a cheese for this. I think I may have found it. Stay up. Oh! I never saw that. I think if you stay like near its head in the middle, you should be fine. We're shooting for the net. We're shooting for the net.
Work time fun.
Maybe we'll get extra lucky and get the egg. We're already right next to sand. This is a great sign. This one is so comfy in a weird way. Damn. It's hitting us with sand pits. This is good. This is the game where you want to go into the bunker. It's like playing Power Wash Simulator. It really is. It's very, very relaxing game right here. I can't believe they never had sex, guys. That was the sex story, and they never ended up having any sex. No sex was had. No, it doesn't matter. The small-time balls don't matter. All that matters is the big-time eggs. Girl ball! Everybody likes girl ball. More like the blue balls ending. Fucking trash ending. OTOGIRISOU was pretty sick. It was a good one. That was definitely the birth of a oh no, I stepped in Poopy! I stepped in Poopy. That's a rare thing, though. That's a good sign. That's our hint that we cannot walk over the eggs. Because we will step on them if we do so. And that means no money. And considering the rarity of such eggs, that is very bad. 15 balls. Another 30 balls. A glove! I'll just wipe it off on the green. Ooh, big. Big sand. We got big sand. It's still going.
Grandma!
That was big sand, guys. There was nothing. We're making good money. Tweezers. Nuts. Pine cone. Come on. Oh. One day I'm gonna like hit a weird jackpot or glitch or something, and it's gonna be like every tile of sand is gonna have egg, and we're gonna have like billions of dollars, and we're gonna blow it all on the executive vending machine until we get all the games. It'll happen, potentially. Girl ball. Treasure hunting. I hear birds. That's a good sign. I think they're turtle eggs. Bug! I found bug. No. Oh, more sand. Come on, let's get to $2. Then I'll move on. Oh, shit. Girl ball. Still no egg. Oh. Baseball. Damn, we're at $2. We're at $2. Okay, last sand pit. Watch it never end. Wouldn't that be insane? It never ends, but it doesn't have any eggs. Oh. Hair clip. One more. Oh, shit, lots of balls. I can feel it. I can smell egg. $3. I'm bargaining now, but... Oh. A lot of green. Green won't help. Am I gonna run into any shoe? Suck. Practice ball doesn't count. But it does give you money. $3.50. $3.41. That's not bad. That's about $3.50. Oh god, imagine if that was the egg and I just stepped on it. God, fuck. Dumb. Oh, cheers happened. That's a good sign. Fuck. Get out of there. Get out of there with your ill-gotten money.
Time fun.
I've seen an egg. I think I actually grabbed an egg at one time on stream. But so eggs do happen. They only spawn on sand. I got scared. I got scared and wanted to stop at 50. Cliff race.
Time for
We're still not running into run like heck. We'll do this. This is good money as long as we get it right. Just like that. Really, you want to hit the button after he stops and not really worry about the red. Not really worry about the red line. Just as soon as he hits the brakes, hit X and you're good. Because, like, if you lose, you lose. Like if he's like right up next to the edge, then you're just gonna get a draw anyway.
Work time fun.
Let's do it again. So it doesn't really matter. Oh shit, that was too late for both of us. Of course, that could also happen. Maybe I shouldn't do that and just focus on the line. Stupid tongues. These weird little Game & Watch guys. Is that draw gonna count as... Oh. Fuck you! It didn't count as a run at all. Draws don't count as runs, apparently. Oh, lame. More... Okay, pens.
Time fun.
Pens. Pen time. This is what I like to see. That right there is what I like to see. See, that was like 15 pens that were just perfect. I wonder what they're saying. I wonder if there's like raw voice files for the employees in front of us talking. Because the little JPEG of employees talking are like whispering at each other. And I wonder what they're saying. Also, this was fully dubbed in English when it came to the States. So that means that there is a Japanese version with Japanese voice acting. Come on! Oof. Almost fucked that up. We're gonna get a perfect 100. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Got a 60-cent bonus. Holy shit, why isn't it? Cliff race.
Fun.
It's getting stuck. I feel like it's getting stuck, guys. Sucked. At first, that sucked. I like the dog noise, the bark. Oh! Get wrecked, I'm the best. I am the best. Give me my 50 well-earned cents. I don't want to do mushroom crossing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Here we go. Private number. This is my shit. Private number deluxe. 2 to 5. Haruna. It's never gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5.
Incredible.
Okay. Okay, so it's got to be 2. No. 2, 5, 4, 3.
Close.
3. Oh shit. Okay, so it's got to be 4, 3, 2, 5. We got it. We can do that in a maximum of 4 guesses now.
I'm waiting for your call.
She's waiting for the call.
This number is no longer in service.
Can't believe it. Buddha's Quest? Let's try William Hell. We're bad at William Hell. Hell Pottery can fuck off. I don't like Hell Pottery. At all. At all. I don't like it. This is like a horrible Angry Birds. Shit. Doke. Okay, that needed a little more power. Let's go max power. Ah, fuck! Okay, so we gotta go a little higher. But not max power. Fuck! I don't really like this one either. Do Bouncer Bash. Bouncer Bash gets good money. Oh, shit, I gotta remember how to play it. This is how you play it. You throw people at them. It says cent. It says like $20. It's actually like a cent. These people are trying to kill the band for some reason. Yes, we are a bouncer. We're a bouncer with a little horn helmet. And the whole thing is, oh, you can get fucked, ladies. Sometimes it doesn't want to throw them, and I don't know why. Sometimes it just will not throw them. Okay. Some people ask for help. Oh, they may be fighting back, actually. I think they're fighting back. Tried. There's so many of them. Oh, we didn't get the bonus. I'm not here to help the audience. I'm here to help the band. Get out of here. Get out of here. First time I ever played this, I got a perfect. I don't think that's gonna happen again. But it may. God, they're everywhere. Get out of here. Get out of here. Another wave, Jesus. Yeah, the ones that are crowd surfing are way faster. Whoa. Cannot care about the audience members. No! No! Damn it. Oh, wait. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Oh, I'm sure. I imagine K-pop concerts get a little rabid. Oh, they're fast as fuck too. I don't think I've ever successfully beaten the metal band. There we go. Who's next? Shit! See how fast they are? It's insane. There we go, there we go. What did I just do there? Nice try. Oh no, she's on the ground. They killed her, dudes. They killed her. They killed her, guys. Oh, he ran up. Oh, he didn't hit her. He went away. I guess not all of them are dangerous. They're just excited. I guess as long as they're right neck. I don't know. I can't risk it. Oh. These days I hear TwitchCon is a lot like this. I'm not really interested in going. Not until it's my local Walmart. Better security. Ah, shit. We may actually make it. We may actually make this. Well, she won't, but the others will. Maybe. Unless I fuck this up. Oh god, I got distracted. Oh, it's slow! It's slow. There's nothing we can do. Oh. That's the problem with that one. We got like $10 though. We got like $10, but it's so long. Lumberjack.
Work time fun.
Oh, I agree, especially these days. It's what, like, divorced millennial dads now. What are they gonna do? How rabid are they gonna get, really? It's just, like, 2025 System of a Down concerts. They can't afford to cause a ruckus. They gotta pay alimony. Okay, this is good. This is good. I want a good proper stack for this one. Fuck. I was so sure it was gonna be wood for some reason. That's right, they got child support to pay.
Work time fun.
Go!
Okay.
Oh! That's a baseball!
We're playing baseball. We have nothing else. Run like heck is not coming. The second it pops up, I'm jumping on it. I am 100% jumping on.
Okay.
Run like heck if it shows up.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Ah, fuck. Not okay. 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 He's trying.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See, I'll wait. I'm a patient man. Okay. I don't know how I don't know how I caught that one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
I'm in the groove.
Okay.
I am perfectly in my lane.
Okay.
I am thriving.
Okay.
The balls are just falling directly into my hand.
Okay.
There we go. Good.
Okay.
35. We can do better than that. 36. Do we have 37? We have 37. Do we have 38? Yeah. Huh. It's gonna start going right before long. It's gonna start going right. I don't want to do all 1,000. Maybe I do. Maybe I want to do all 1,000. How much would that get us? How much would 1,000 balls caught get us? Excellent. Maybe we should really and seriously try for 1,000 to see what would happen. It would probably take forever. It would probably take forever. As long as it's taking us to get to 50, it'll probably take forever. Oh yeah, it's that weird bounce ball. And he mixed up the bounce ball with the kid coming in to try to distract us. Fuck.
Idiot!
I was gonna catch it. Ah, fuck!
Idiot!
Okay. Ah, that son of a... I don't even think we could make it to 1,000. Chick sorting.
Work time fun.
Oh god, we're at like 40. Just gonna sort some chicks. Fuck! Man, it's not... Did you want to just go with 30? We could try, try Karate Superstar. See how the new controller handles Karate Superstar. Shit. This is a very good Castlevania whip training game. Private Number Deluxe. 1 through 5, huh?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Shit. I hate that.
Wow.
Oh no. One, 2, 4, 5. We have to find out what numbers they are. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Oh, that would have been so good. 1, 5, 4, 2. Yes! Nice!
Don't tell your wife about this.
Joke's on you. I don't have a wife.
What? The theme park? Sounds fun.
We're going to the theme park. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. I didn't expect this to be so long. Yeah, it's like 5 cents when you do that. But there's a risk if you fuck it up. If you fuck up the overhead. Then he'll do this weird little, Karate Kid pose and not actually kick the ball. Which is really bad. Or we could do the Cossack kick. We could try the Cossack kick, too. What? It didn't work! I don't want to do demonstration. Let's do another private number. I don't know what else to do! 5 through 8.
Welcome.
Wow.
It's never going to be the first guess. Okay.
Wow.
Ooh, shit.
Wow.
Okay, 5, 7, 6, 8. 6, 7, 5, 8.
Wow.
Wow. Then it'll have to be, 5, 8, 7, 6. No, 5, 8, 6, 7.
Wow.
How is it not 5, 8, 6, 7? Might be 5, 8, 7, 6.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. 6, 7, 8, 5? We may not get this one.
Uh-oh.
Jesus. Alright. So it's gotta be, what, 7? 5? 6, 8? It was, yep, there it is.
We should be friends.
Okay. We're gonna be friends.
Oh, you actually called.
Aww. What if we get one, like, the first time? Will it get us, like, lots of money? 1 through 7, this is a heavy one. This is a heavy hitter.
Welcome.
5, 7, 1.
That's amazing.
I got 1. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh my god. 3, 4, 6, 1. No, 4, 5, 1. This is fucked.
That's amazing.
Whoa! Holy shit! 6, 4, 5, 7?
That's amazing.
Shit. Okay. So it's gotta be 7, 4, 5, 1.
That's amazing.
No! 6, 7, 5, 1. Fucking really? Then it's gotta be, 6471.
That's amazing.
6431. Jesus. We got it, though. What did we get? That one was hard.
Let's go out on a date.
Let's go out on a date.
Who's this? Sorry, not talking to you.
Bitch. We got $4, though. We got 4 straight dollars. We're almost there. Do another private number. I'm getting good at it. 3 through 6.
Welcome.
3, 5, 2. Oh wait, 3 through 6. 4, 6.
That's scary.
That could have been it. 6, 4, 5, 3.
That's scary.
I swear. Imagine if that was it.
That's scary.
Okay. That was it. Yeah. Just pure evil. If I got like a higher heart count, it probably would have been different.
This number is no longer in service.
You could tell it was her voice too. We'll have to redeem ourselves with Cliff Race. Alright, Shile, if we get the 50, do you want 50? Do you want the maximum? I know what you want. I know what you want. Dating scene can be indeed rough. No. Oh, God. It was such a long one. Such a long road. We're winning. We have definitely won. Oh, shit! Oh, it was so short. Doesn't matter, we still won $1. We could try counter. Counter, like, if you lose in counter, you get nothing. We have to count humans. Or things that look vaguely humanoid. That's 4. And we can pause scum, too. We can pause scum and make it easy. But even then, it's not that easy. Pause scumming is a very possible thing. It's funny because they do disable pausing in other games. Just not this one. I don't think the aliens count. Oh, jeez. Pretty sure the aliens don't count. That had to be 3, right? It was 10. I guess aliens do count. Fuck, see, that's what I mean. That's such a waste of shit. It's so shit.
Work time fun.
We'll do pandemonium. Fuck it. More pens. Oh, the red pens this time. Variety is still in the game. Kinda gotta roll your thumb over the buttons. Enough with the upside down pens. Jeez. It's not letting up. Let's do 150. Let's push our limits. We're gonna go 150. If we fuck up, we end the run, though. That is my personal rule on pen capping. The pens must be perfect. If you were wondering why I was playing Run Like Heck every time, now you know. It's not just because I like it, even though I do like it. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. It's less nice. I wonder if all of those numbers in this counter actually work. Or if it does actually stop and they're just decorative. 150. 151? Well, there we go. $50. Vending machine. How's it going? How's it going, Nick? Here it is. Here it is, Shara. I know what you want. We got the 10th planet. All that work. All that work. For the 10th planet. It wasn't happening. The recently discovered farthest planet from the sun. It takes 560 years to make one revolution around it. As of yet, it is unnamed. Let's name it something weird. What do you want to name it, Shy? Check the mail. Yesterday was rough. I was in charge of gathering people for a protest, but my boss said I didn't get enough. Who cares about urine therapy treatment? I got 5 people, and I thought it was a lot. For working more than 10 times, we became a full-fledged investigator. Honestly, America's become nearly 60% dependent on foreign oil and like 30% in 1973. Time for alternative energy sources. I'm researching the power of farts. Best of luck, friend. Humbot. We finally discovered it. Wait. We finally discovered the 10th planet, guys. It finally happened. Alright, Resident Evil time. It's time.